Hello?
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 There we go.
Hello?
Oh no!
Excuse me. So, who can inform us what happened 2 weeks ago?
Notebook.
I can.
Okay.
Susie is our encyclopedia.
So, we found out we had 101 prisoners of various types of people.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
We didn't feel right just leaving them here, because if we did, they would starve, and we didn't feel right sending them out on their own, because we're in a fucking purple worm nest area thing. So Savra contacted her wife asking if Seraphine could recharge the magic stone she gave Savra, not really giving her context why she was asking. And then she sent Meeps back and basically told them, send help. We have a lot of innocent people who need help. And then we also went up to the top of the Beholder's lair in his sanctum, found a shit ton of money, a weird-ass fucking robot that was really creepy because it had human lips.
Yeah.
Yeah!
And then, after all that, went back down, showed a sign of force so that people wouldn't get rowdy, and that's where we are. Yep.
All right. Oh, Jesus. Turn that down. Do I have everything going? Okay, yeah, I do. Wait, what? Okay. Twitch was acting weird. Strange. Anyways, so we pretty much covered most of what happened, if not everything that happened, to the main party. There was... Oh, you know, it might help if I had my other resources open instead of just not having it open. We had some interaction with Meeps talking with Song and Seraphine.
Yes.
Song was not happy with Meeps.
Song was unimpressed by Meeps.
Meeps came in and was like, hi, and she was like, where's my wife? And Meeps is like,
We missed a step in communication. I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot all about all of that stuff.
I'm in danger.
I suddenly have to Urstra Meeps on a bus.
Just with Song looming in the window.
Yeah.
I'm in danger just behind him.
But honestly, the time in the outpost is extremely boring, Meeps. You basically have to wait for everything to arrive, all the supplies, and that took 2 days of waiting. The group keeping peace, I need you all to please roll persuasion And let's say, let's see here, what makes the most sense? Persuasion and insight.
Do it. Wait. I was with the dwarves. Did I get?
Oh, come on! Are you
Special-
serious?
Or is it only charisma?
Oh lord. Do I use it like immediately?
Beer.
What?
Do I get an advantage because I'm with the dwarves?
I will be taking that into account, yes. So just go ahead and roll
Yay.
persuasion and insight.
God damn it.
Ah!
I'm using my that was you rolled perception, by the way.
Oh, thank
I'm
God.
using my inspiration point, by the
Oh,
way.
I was about to say this is a group
First
check.
roll of the day.
This is a group check. This is a
Persuasion, Zia Buxby.
There
I'm
we go.
sorry. I
Okay.
clicked the
There you
button.
go.
Susie, this is a group check. This is basically summing up the entire weight of you being with Meeps and talking to the group, and you're just on a roller coaster of rolls today. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Zara doesn't know what to do.
So you can use your persuasion roll, but also you have companions that are there.
So, are you saying that I'm getting the advantage roll, or
I keep in mind this is just a general roll. This is not like a make or break situation.
okay? So it's like counting as an 11.
Yeah, it's not really a critical. It's just a low
Excuse me, I'm
roll.
sorry.
Okay, well
But you also
then
need
all
insight,
right.
please.
Oh right, yeah.
As well as marks, please.
Oh, sorry.
Man, I am
Okay.
Persuasion
So
and
Sabra-
insight.
Persuasion and insight. Okay.
Yes,
a
persuasion
bit
and insight.
checked out, I think.
So Meeps, the wait is pretty boring. A lot of the time, Seraphine has been spending at a strange shrine off against the wall. Seems to be praying or something. On the second day, she hands you another spell gem and says, again, this is for emergency purposes, not, hey, we have 100 civvies to deal with kind of situation. I understand the
Come on.
nobility of 100 civvies. That's kind of serious,
Now,
but still.
Okay.
She's never gonna hear the end of that.
so now I have a question. What would benefit more? I guess
What do you mean?
persuasion or insight in
Oh,
this
it's both.
situation?
Roll both. I
Well,
need
no,
I need both, please.
Okay.
And a low number on one is not necessarily a very bad thing.
I just wasn't sure what would benefit more in this situation.
This is a general, you taking in how people are reacting, and you making sure to keep the peace after Savra's little show.
Fair.
Yeah.
And making sure you can actually tell when people are about to, like, start killing each other unnoticed, kind of thing.
Yeah. Also, be right back real quick. I'm gonna go grab my actual dice.
Okay. And later that day, Meeps, you find, or arriving at the outpost is a pretty large contingent. Honestly, they all actually can't fit into the outpost. Peeking out of the door as Seraphine and Elida are conversing with seemingly the head of this entourage. There's probably about 20 or 30 heavily armed mercantile folk. They all are wearing colors of Gauntlgrim. They're mostly dwarves, one or two gnomes, and a human or two. And once their conversation is done, Seraphine turns to you and says, alright, well, our main group is still going to be here. You are going to have to lead the escort force to the 101 non-combatants, and they will escort them to the surface, and you can continue on your journey from there.
Yes, ma'am.
You're basically able to leave whenever you wish.
Okay, well, I see no reason why she'd want to wait, so let's get a move on.
Alright, I'm gonna need 6 history checks and 6 survival checks.
Oh, buddy. Wish me luck, you
And
guys.
once you're all writing those down, don't send them individually. Just write them all down in like a notepad, and then send it to me in one big chunk.
Okay, I'm back.
And now that Susie is back, your time with the ex-prisoners is fairly quiet. At one point in time, Ziara did notice some strange attitudes coming from the dwarves in relation to another one of the groups. I believe it was the goblins. But due to her quick,
Catch of it.
catch of it, yeah. Luckily you were able to diffuse pretty much any tension you came across. It was a fairly quiet, if not anxious, because you're dealing with 100 people with just the 4 of you. 4 of you. It was an interesting time.
I bet.
These rolls ain't great. Holy shit! Can I roll above a 10? Damn.
I asked the same question with roll 20, which is why I went to grab my dice. I was gonna say, man, why do I gotta make things more complicated?
What?
Oh, never mind. We'd be fine. I think. I was thinking about food. You know, for 105 people.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness.
But Ziara is a druid.
Yeah.
The first day was difficult, but after the first day, Ziara, I assumed that you guys definitely didn't have food for this amount of people.
I suddenly learned Goodberry.
Yeah, I was about to say, you went to sleep with the sole intent of, well, I guess it's time to have Goodberry. So Goodberry is basically how you fed the masses, as best as you could. It was still a
Literally everyone gets a single berry every day.
Here's
I'm
your
just going
fruit,
around
a berry.
handing them out.
I imagine there was probably a little bit of a, you're not serious, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure there was.
Hmm.
And there was probably some snapping, considering my persuasion was an 11, where I was like, eat the damn berry!
Let me know when you need my, my stuff. Hun.
Just send it in the chat.
To you?
No, just in the chat log. Just send it in the chat log.
Okay.
So it's a first level spell, and up to 10. So how many spell slots do you have in total, Zira?
6.
Not a first level, just in
6?
general. Just total. You have
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 3...
Many.
Or 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. See, you can cast a first level spell with a 6th level spell slot, even if it doesn't have any extra effect. So you have plenty of spell slots to supply. It would take basically all of your first, second, and third level spell slots to feed every day. Feed the entire
I was gonna
group.
say, with how many spell slots and everything it takes, like at the end of the day when I'm finally done, I can sleep and I start over again.
Yep.
Sure is great.
It takes probably about an hour to feed everyone every day, and then you're pretty exhausted for most of the day, but it's not too bad.
How many days are we doing this, by the way?
You are not sure, but you're assuming it's probably going to be about 8.
Okay.
Because you already knew that it takes 2 or 3 days to get to the surface, and that it took 6 days to get to this point. So you're assuming anywhere from 8 to 10 if all goes well.
Okay. I'm asking as a player, not really as Savra, because
Well, still, it was discussed that, yeah, you guys did discuss this as players, or as characters.
Yeah, but I'm also just going to say that just to give Ziara incentive and keep her happy, Savra's going to give her a platinum every day
Oh, 8.
until help gets here.
And then when help gets here, you're like, okay, let me have my platinum back. What? Yeah, you were just holding
No. No, she is legitimately doing this to
I know.
Show me her money.
It's like, I know how you feel about money, and I know this is really tough, boring, and you're tired all the time, but look, I'll pay you for your services.
Speaking of the money thing, okay, I told Beer this, and I knew druids they don't care about money. I didn't know that tabaxi don't care about money either.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, I'm both a bad druid and a bad tabaxi.
You had a.
It's
you had a
almost
anyone
like
can
you.
money.
It's almost like you were raised by non-druid, non-tabaxi people.
I know, that's what makes it funnier too, but I didn't realize about the tabaxi part.
Mm-hmm. All right. With Jelly's rolls,
They were not good.
Oh no.
what do you mean they were not good?
I rolled a crit 1 and a whole bunch of single digits.
You rolled 4 out of the entire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 4 out of 12 rolls were below 10. That's not that bad. Granted, you do have a crit 1 in there. Out of the 25 entourage that bless you, that were with you, the travel was fairly easy. You kind of slightly got lost a little bit there after the first day, but you were still headed in the right direction. You basically picked up where you got to a point where you remembered where you were again without really losing any time.
I feel like it's very generous of you considering I rolled a crit 1.
I haven't finished.
Oh.
And you're
Good.
extremely confident in your actual remembering of tunnels as the travel started, and you're leading this whole entourage of guards. As I said, slightly towards the beginning, you kind of get a little bit lost, but you don't actually lose any time. You do eventually get back to the right path. But as you feel like you're getting closer, suddenly everything becomes a blur. And you don't remember any of the tunnels you come up against. You don't remember any of the paths. everything is foreign to you. And it actually causes some problems. At one point, a purple worm made its way through the tunnel you were in. You lost 2 guards.
Oof.
And there was no saving them. The purple worm came out of the wall, swallowed them whole, and just kept on digging. All in all, the journey took you 10 days.
Holy shit.
Instead of it took 8 days, so for 10 days total. 2 days longer than the initial trip. But 8 days after starting the journey, you arrive at the familiar cavern. The contingency stays up in the big hallway and stays there since it's a single ladder that goes up and down and allows you to go in. Basically, you're in charge. Go get all of the things. We're not going to go down there just to come back up.
Alright, I guess
So,
I'm gonna go on down.
For the other group, after 6 days, you still haven't heard anything. You're like, oh, okay, well, whatever. 6 days, 2 days to get their supplies, 6 days to get here.
Would Song try to contact Savra on any of the days?
Song sent you a message when they left, essentially saying, "Hey, listen, your contingency's on the way, or your entourage is on the way. If I hear any updates, I'll let you know."
Okay.
It has been silent other than that, so you haven't heard a good or a bad thing. And after 8 days of still nothing, Meeps never shows up on the 8th day. And then the 9th day, and she still doesn't show up. You're starting to get a little worried, as the journey should have only taken until the day before.
Mm-hmm.
But halfway through the day, on the 10th day, when you're starting to get pretty worried and starting to think about how to send a communication, Meeps arrives down the ladder.
When Meeps arrives, I rush over to her and I'm like, "Oh, thank God you're alive!"
Hey.
Well, you took... Look, it should have only taken 8 days.
Yeah? Yeah? I had 2 guys get eaten by a purple worm, and now I know what that looks like.
I look
Anyway.
back at all of the people.
I want
Everyone's kind of like not paying attention. They're all in their own little hovels.
No, I know, but I'm just thinking like, Meeps lost 2 guards just by trying to get here. How many people did you bring with you?
How many people did I bring with me? I'm gonna say Meeps doesn't remember because it's been too stressful of a few days, so she just goes, "Some guys."
More than 10?
More than 10. I think I have more than 10 left.
I want to walk up to Meeps.
That'll
as well.
do, I guess.
So Ziara walks up to you.
Yeah, and I'm like, Barry, you look hungry.
Thanks.
By the way, Buxby, you can add 10 platinum to your inventory.
Oh, please give me the money as I give Meeps a berry.
I
The
do,
day's
just kinda
money
go-
as you.
I just kind of go and just drop it in her palm.
Holds Barry out with one hand, holds other hand towards Savra, looking between the two of them.
Meeps just kind of goes like,
I needed to keep Ziara content.
I
shit,
just
that's a platinum.
I just squint at you. It's like I would have done it for free, but thank you.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? It kept her spirits up, so that's what mattered.
Wish somebody was giving me money to keep my spirits up instead of a fucking purple worm coming out of the wall.
Maybe a fairy.
I'm sorry, Meeps.
By the way, that was a real good berry. I don't know why, but I don't feel hungry anymore. I'm gonna go.
Oh, actually, hold on. And because I realized we divvied up all that money
Well, I wasn't there.
while she wasn't here, and I'm gonna pull out of my bag of holding and hand her a sack of 300 platinum.
So
what's
Savra
in
kind of
here?
just pulls out a leather sack and kind of gives it to you.
Oh, what's this? You guys find some treasure.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
sorry. I forgot to mention, that's your share.
Okay, well, that makes me feel a lot better. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this.
Jelly, look at oh, full text.
Huh? Okay, hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
That's fucking great.
Song in the background. Oh my god!
I love it. That's fucking wonderful.
Buxby, you are way too good at doing those.
Yeah.
Holy shit, please, for the love of God, post that to Twitter with no context.
Alright.
just hashtag it Saturday. That's all
Yes.
you have to do.
Saturday. Well, you know, Saturday D&D, no context.
Yeah.
Hashtag SaturdD&D.
That's so wonderful.
Oh, that's good. Jesus.
Oh, Lord. Lord. Oh, Lord.
Continue.
I'm glad I'm also glad that I was like, oh, right. Meeps hasn't gotten her share yet. That might actually cheer her up. And then I was thinking, like, also, it would be a huge dick move to not give her share of 300 fucking platinum. Oh no,
Where's
what
my
am
share?
Don't you even start.
Oh, good.
And I say that exactly how I responded, like, kind of laughing, like, but nervously, you know? Because, like, I don't know if you're serious, but if you're not serious, haha! Look, there's a shit ton of people. Perfect. And retweeted.
But yeah, you. So Meeps has arrived back at camp.
And I gave her the equivalent of what is that? 30,000 gold?
300 platinum is 30,000 gold because 100 gold is a platinum.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so Meeps just got her paycheck for being an adventurer.
Being an
And
adventurer
now I
pays
guess
well.
we're gonna try to round everyone up and Well, how many people did how many bodies did she bring, Beard?
She left with she left with 25. She arrived with 23.
Okay, that's a lot more than what Meeps thought and what Savra thought. She said, "I think more than 10."
Basically, Meeps is like, I don't know, it's been a stressful few days. Pretty sure I got more than 10. Still.
I'm also just thinking about like, I'm also just thinking about how many more of Zirara's spell slots we're gonna need per day.
Upon talking with the guards, they have magical methods to create food and water.
Oh, thank God.
They came prepared to travel with 100 people with no supplies. They had
I'm
enough.
glad they are prepared.
They had enough people
I'm very glad too.
with them that have the
Let me take
conjure
that.
food and water spells that the 2 losses did not really impact them all that much.
Okay.
I'm glad they have the means too. Let me take a quick nap and regain my spell slots. Or my actual
So, in that case, who's in like us? Who among the these guards, feels confident leading an expedition to safety?
One of the dwarves is basically the head of this whole entourage. You actually do recognize him. He is one of the main guards that were in Gauntlgrim.
Oh, okay.
You saw him working closely with like actual generals and talking to the king, kind of guy.
Oh,
He's not a just random Joe Schmo guard. This guy is extremely experienced.
this is good. I have words to exchange with this man then.
Go ahead.
So Sabra asks him who feels like most confident. He steps up and I recognize him. And so it's like, you work close to the king, right?
Yes.
If I recall?
Close enough.
Perfect. We still have a lot of work to do. Can you lead all of these people to safety?
That was the plan.
Perfect. When you get back to the surface, you need to get a message to your king.
And he kind of like looks at you strangely.
Don't ask me exactly how, but we have obtained prophetic information. He is in danger. Put your best, I guess, whomever's good at warding off demons, on post. Like, get all of them together and be prepared. Because something might be going for Gauntlgrim. We're trying to stop it. That's what we're doing. But you need to get that message back to your king so that you can protect him. Got it?
1 second. Sorry.
Savra trying not to freak out and keep it cool, while basically telling, hey, your king might get assassinated if you don't do something. Don't know if that'll be taken as a threat or as
Sorry, someone asked me something. He kind of like looks at you real strangely during this whole exchange. But then he like looks you over and then looks your group over and kind of like retakes you in and kind of reminds himself who you are and where he is, and he's like, I'll do what I can. Are you being vague on purpose? Susie?
No, see, I'm actually thinking about that. Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
have paused time to consider,
Okay.
is Savra being vague on purpose? Or is it because she's stressed out? I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with because she's stressed out. No, sorry. She will explain to him, to the best of her memory, what we saw when Ziara was using the stone at the library, and we saw like all those like different kinds of visions, and the one where there was like the throne room that got attacked by demons.
Mm-hmm.
Or if if Ziara has a better ability to remember, Savra will just help her with the details, and Ziara will explain. It depends on what we have to roll.
So you're just explaining, retelling the story of the library?
Yes. And, like, I don't remember if we actually got the name of any of the demons that attacked Gauntlgrim, but I'm just going to tell him what they
was
looked
just
like.
A bunch of regular-ass, like, demonkin and stuff, and fucking Demogorgon.
Oh, right. Demogorgon,
Yeah, it was Demogorgon leading a fucking charge of just horrors.
Okay, so I'm going to whisper that to him. Like, all of that information. Being like, this is what we're dealing with. And we're going to try to stop it, but in the event that we can't, this is the warning you get to be prepared.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
As I'm slowly starting to realize, oh my god, we are having a save the world adventure. God damn it, D&D. All we did was get captured by Drow. Now we're fucking saving the world.
Yeah. I was just living my life, and then I became a prisoner, and now I'm saving the world. What the fuck?
I came here for a good time, and I feel so attacked right now.
And he kind of like, give me a persuasion roll, actually.
A persuasion. I'm actually good at that. Let's not get a 1 again this time. Oops.
Well, that's never good.
With advantage, I'll say, actually.
Cool.
Considering who you are and what is going on.
Cool. I don't know if it's really going to matter because I just rolled a 19 on the first one. And I rolled an 18 on the second. So
That's
it's a
good.
29 persuasion. And there you go.
He kind of like gets like real serious about it, and he does listen very intently, and he looks at you again with just a very concerned and just weirded out expression. I'll do what I can. I'm not very high on the totem pole, so to speak, but I will at least attempt.
Pass that on to whomever you can so that it can reach the appropriate people. That's all I'm asking you to
So
do.
is this a guaranteed thing? Or are we gonna have to fight a demon lord on our doorstep? Should we start literally turning the entire city into a war engine?
I don't know. That's the only hitch. I don't know. We're trying to stop it by luring them into some other place with I don't remember what it is, Beer, but like, she's just gonna like, look, we're just trying to stop it, and I don't know if we can. So do what you think is most appropriate to warn your people.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, perfect. Let's fucking go.
With that, his group basically helps escort. Like you're basically on the sidelines, making sure everything goes smoothly, and his group of 23 go throughout the entire cavern, lay down the law, so to speak, backhand a few gnomes, backhand a few goblins. But all in all, they basically lay it out really set in stone. Like, if you step out of line, you're probably gonna die. We're not gonna come for you. We have 100 people to escort. If you break away,
You're not worth the time.
we cannot have an entire group of 100 people come after you to get your ass. You're gonna be with us, or you're gonna die, kind of thing. And the whole thing takes quite a few hours. It takes about 4 or 5 hours to get everyone up the ladder, congregated, figure out a proper marching order because the tunnels are only 10 feet wide. It's gonna be a difficult trip. And before they start leaving, the same gentleman comes up to you and basically asks your group, is there anything else we need to know about anything?
I mean, this is Purple Worm nesting grounds. You know that. That's... Just beware of denizens of the Underdark? I don't know. I can't, like, I honestly cannot remember as a player if there is anything else that this guy should know. I don't think so.
No, I think you covered it all.
I got the idea to give him that information on a whim, just because of, like, Beard saying that she recognized him from there. It's like, oh, cool.
You at least recognize him from his standing. Like, you have seen him a few times. You know he's up the totem pole. He's not some Joe Schmo.
Yeah, but yeah, just because you said that, that's like, on a whim, I was like, oh, Savra is going to totally do this because she would.
With that, the entourage leaves. I need all the players to please roll a percent die and put it in the chat log. So,
oh dear.
1 to 100.
Percent die.
We're citing how many fucking die.
Oh, okay. Oh no!
I hope that's not it.
I got...
This is gonna be really upsetting.
$56.
Oh.
Or how many survivors we're gonna have.
Probably the average, then.
And then what was Marx's?
Oh wait, I have to put it in the chat.
please.
Okay, hang on. There we go.
Oof. I did the average.
I'm not happy.
Ooh.
Oh no, I didn't mean to leave roll 20. That's my bad.
Oof.
Oof, he says. Beard, you're terrifying me with that.
No, I'm saying oof.
Oh, I'm sorry, Susie.
No, yeah, I've been I've been quiet.
Quietly applauding.
Sorry, my head's a bit congested.
So
I
here, let me
apologize.
tell you something about between our averages, right? If you were told like 100 people left-ish, and then someone said 52.6 of them return,
Oh god.
what do you think is the 0.6? Did they get their legs bitten off, or their arms? Oh my god, is this the birth of that goblin? It could be. There you go. He exists in our world now
It
too.
exists in our world now. Spends the rest of his life with no arms, learning how to use his feet for goddamn everything.
God, that character was so good.
God, that was a great character. Alright, well, you will not know how that went unless someone tells you. The whole entourage leaves.
He's done it in some way, but we'll find out eventually. So I guess after they've all left, what do we do next? We're in a purple worm area. We need to get a purple worm egg.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, you are now alone in a beholder's lair. Meeps, you recognize that you don't have that creepy sensation when you're here anymore. The other group, though, that weird, hey, I'm being watched feeling, kind of very slowly dissipated over the course of the time that Meeps has been gone, to where by the point that she came back, it's just gone.
Oh, cool. Maybe that's why Savra feels on edge, because she's just like, this feeling was here and now it's gone.
Now I'm more on edge.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah. So like one of the other, I need to remember to open up my Google Docs.
Look at our quest list.
Exactly. That'd help.
I assume the eggs are the closest, though. I think it was eggs.
Yeah. So we harvested the central eye of a beholder. We need an intact, unhatched purple worm egg. And if we apparently find troglodytes, it's a sign that we're closer. So let's go get ourselves an egg.
Yeah.
Sweet fucking jeez.
You learned that from some helpful little spaghetti monsters.
Those things.
Flumps.
Oh, right!
Yeah, the flumps. The flumps told you about the troglodytes. Everyone loves flumps.
Oh man, I should have asked the guy Meeps came back. Did Meeps ever see any sign of like troglodytes? Maybe Sabra asks that.
You did not.
Okay, well,
Okay.
heck.
Jelly, did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because you're very quiet. I can't really hear you.
Sorry, I'm kind of distracted because I got concerned about something I saw.
Microphone. There you go.
I could hear Jelly just fine.
How smart are eggs? Like,
What?
what is there it's like that?
I imagine their intellect is at. Actually, you know what? I could probably tell you.
Tell me.
Hold on. I have to go into something else to figure this
What's
out.
this talk about eggs?
I think Bugsby has a spell, I imagine.
Yeah, sure.
Buxby, an egg is an object with a 0 intelligence.
Hey! Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
It is a living creature, though, It may be an object, but there is a living creature inside it. That spell will not work. There is a creature inside it.
And
says
it's
beast
got a
or plant.
constitution.
It says beast or plant.
Exactly.
I don't.
Beast or plant.
The key word there is specifically beast.
What are worms?
What
Purple
are
worms specifically?
I think worms.
Do
are
any
worms.
of our characters know anything about purple worms?
You.
I know that they're big and scary and they eat.
Yeah, I know that too.
They're big and scary, and they
Okay,
eat.
well,
Make
sorry.
During this argument, give me
Yeah.
a nature check.
Sure.
Me?
Everyone who's partaking in the discussion of purple worms.
I feel like if you're not proficient in nature, that you probably don't know shit. I say about myself.
I know they're big and scary, and they eat now.
And I rolled appropriately.
I'm not proficient in it, and I'm a fucking
You
druid.
have no idea what a purple worm is, but you're pretty sure it's not a beast. But you have no idea what that could be.
Okay. I wouldn't do it. I was just really curious if it would work. Without saying what it is. But I know Beard probably knows.
Of course I
Oops.
do.
I just really want to use it.
Well, you'll get to use it eventually, Bucks. Don't you worry.
Alright.
Whatever it is.
I whispered it to Beard though, but I know he knows.
Yeah, no, yeah. Trust me, I know. I know.
It's because my original plan didn't quite go the way I wanted. I was just more curious how it would work if it's still in an egg.
It is a technically a living creature that is already. It wouldn't affect. I don't think it would affect that. I'd have to look at the spell if it ever came up.
I can't be the only one who asked.
Alright, so yes, you still need a purple worm egg.
Let's go hunting a purple worm, I guess.
Did the creatures that we met, did they say what way to go? Because I do remember asking them about the worms, right? The squealy creatures, I read their names
Well,
already.
the Beholder's Nest, the Beholder's Lair, wasn't there something specific about the Beholder's Lair? Wasn't it, like, in the center of, like, the nest or some shit?
Somewhere in the worm writhings is one and or multiple worm nests. You just gotta find one.
Alright, well, let's just start looking. Let's go back out into these tunnels and see if we can't find either a purple worm to follow, or just find a fucking nest. Preferably the second one. Also, I hope that nest is empty.
I sure hope this doesn't end badly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, yeah,
Of course
Ruben. Why?
Of course it
why-
won't, Ruben. Don't you know every single character has a very special secret stat called plot armor?
Hey, Ruben, why would you want it to go bad? I don't get it. Why'd you say that? Ruben.
Plot armor, she says. Oh wait, no, that only exists in movies and books, not D&D.
We can't die.
Bucks, do not say that.
GM will remember this. What are worms? We just don't know. Alright, well, you begin your trek once more as I bring up. Okay. All right. Go ahead and you basically long rested here. It was essentially at the end of the day, at the point that the place was finally abandoned, with the entourage gone. Ziara mostly tapped for her spells. You camped out there, essentially. It was already a good idea, defensible position. So go ahead and give me survival and perception checks as you
Okay.
travel through the Underdark once more.
Hey!
One second. I'm doodling a thing. You said perception and survival?
Yes.
Okay. Perception. Not bad. Jeez Louise!
Oh.
I don't even know why I'm freaking bothering.
Damn!
Me and Ruben can see into forever.
Yeah, you can. Jeez Louise.
Forever eyes.
Put a flower on my head and I'll... Oh shit.
Excuse me. So you guys travel back up the shaft that you came in. And you continue down the opposite tunnel that you came in, because the purple worm, made its path through this room. So you basically go down the tunnel that continued. And you easily pick up the trail again of just delving into this place, looking for any sign of a nest or any sign of troglodytes or really anything that could point you towards a nest of some sort. You spend the whole day traveling through these tunnels together to the point where it has been long enough for another rest time. About 10 hours of traveling. Going up and down, left and right, all along these tunnels. You feel you're getting fairly deep into the worm writhings at this point. You're not sure how actual, like, up and down deep you are, or shallow, like how close or far away from the surface you are. You kind of have no real bearing on pretty much anything. It's very weird to be back in these cylindrical tubes compared to natural formed
Rock.
cave systems. But as you make camp for the night, you feel fairly confident that you are on the correct path, at least.
Hooray, correct path. Hopefully.
I just realized I can hear bats doing the sound thing.
Yeah.
Did Song also give Meeps a new pebble?
She did, but Meeps has not said anything about it.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, pebble. No, Song did not give Meeps a new pebble.
Well,
but I did get the spell from Arya.
Yes, you did get a spell gem.
Oh, right. Did she? I'm sure she was ecstatic to see you.
Meeps just kind of looks at Savra and smiles.
As I roll insight to see if she's smart to catch it.
No, it's not. You can tell it's not.
Super
It is not.
fake.
It's not a happy smile.
Just a, we probably shouldn't do that again. Smile.
Please don't get me killed, Savra.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
And Savra's like, oh, right. Alright, now I actually have Savra's dice, because I was using my pink metal ones, but Savra has a different set that I haven't used in a while. And I want to use those. Alright. So now what? We should probably try to figure out some kind of game plan.
Did they say the worms were further than the other, by the way? I think there was something like that.
What?
What are the creatures that we talked to forever ago?
Flumps.
Yeah, I
Flumps.
think they said something about the worm nest being further than the other's place.
I don't recall, so...
I forgot. There was something with that.
What was your question about the flumps?
I remember when we asked them about both the beholder and the worm nest that they said something about them pretty much being on the same way, except the worm nest was beyond the other's place. I could have sworn it was something like that. We were like in the same direction or something. But maybe I'm misremembering.
Yeah, they said that if you see troglodytes, you're getting close, and to go the other way, because no one wants to be where a purple worm nest is. That's bad.
Yep. Except our daring asses.
Sorry, I'm
No, like,
checking.
also kind of
something.
thinking.
You changed your icon?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I'm surprised no one else has commented on it.
I only just saw it.
But
I
you
was
mean
messaging you and everything, and you didn't notice.
No,
which
I
icon?
didn't notice.
Oh my god, yay. Perfect. Bless.
This bat squeaking / rat squeaking is just, it keeps, like, there's a part of my brain that keeps going like, oh hey, your headphones are wigging out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because
sorry.
it kind of sound.
No,
'Cause it
it's
kinda
okay. I have it turned down really low so I can barely hear it.
So yes, you have a nice sitting in a tunnel made from a creature that burrows through rock, sleep. Completely,
Safe.
completely stress-free.
Yeah. Thank God.
Telling lies.
Oh God.
Jesus, no. So with the new day, I'm gonna need another perception and survival check from everyone.
Perception.
Perception and survival.
Good lord. Savra,
God
come on.
fucking.
Okay.
It's probably actually not that bad when I add my bonuses to it.
Oh lord. Oh
I'm so.
lord.
Perception,
Oh my God.
14.
That's funny.
Survival. Oh no. Savra is not well equipped to survive.
No.
Oh no!
I literally rolled.
Oh no!
I literally rolled a 3 and a 4.
I mean, you didn't crit fail.
It's true. I didn't. That's a good sign.
Mark's just sleepwalking.
Mark's
Oh
asleep.
no. Mark.
Like his survival is a dirty 20,
Ooh, a
but
pebble.
his,
Ooh, a pebble. Ooh, a pebble.
his perception is just like it's like he's like half asleep, but he's like Mr. Magoo. Magoo, you've done it again.
You've done it again, Magoo, you old man, you. Jesus. You start your travels once more. And as you continue, you actually start feeling the air getting cooler and more damp. It is no longer just like an ambient, like regular room temperature. It's actually starting to get a little bit cooler. You can feel more water and moisture in the air. And this gets progressively more so as the tunnel kind of like snakes downwards at a slight decline. Until eventually you start smelling just a horrible rancid smell wafting through the tunnels. And as you are walking, everyone but Marks starts hearing a very faint cacophony of like hissing or something coming from down the path. And as you continue, the tunnel suddenly plunges downwards really sharply to where you kind of like have to almost wall ride, where it's like it's more than 45 degrees. So it's a pretty sharp slope, so you kind of slide down a little bit. And where you're standing is vast, open. You can see a vast, open, dimly lit cavern. As I hold on. As I pull you guys to here and do here.
There we are.
There we are. And you can tell that this there's this just really big, vast cavern, very dimly lit by luminous fungi all throughout, and next to this underground stream that seems to be bisecting this whole cavern. There are tall reptilian humanoids that are standing on either side of the stream. They're howling and just hissing at each other, waving makeshift weapons on either side of the stream. There is a group of creatures kind of close to you. The path kind of like dips down ahead of you, and then they're kind of on a raised plateau. And there's a group of them that seems to have a captive that is like lashed between two stalactites. Kind of like really old King Kong movie style, where it's just a person just like lashed to two stalactites. You can tell that the floor is about 20 feet below where your current elevation is. The walls seem to be piled pretty high with like rubble, and as if creatures have like moved rocks out of the way to make things easily accessible. Whatever conflict that they are in seems to have their full and undivided attention, as they are screaming and hissing at each other in a language you do not understand.
I am going to...
And from where you are standing, the closest ones are over 100 feet away.
I am going to use a sorcery point and a 3rd level spell slot and cast tongues on myself.
You hear them slinging insults, calling each other cowards, and failures, and more than one voice are saying they are the rightful chieftain, and that the rest of them are all stupid dumb and just want food for themselves. It's just a cacophony of screaming and yelling and arguing over senseless things.
Yeah, if I forgot to completely mention, I used the sorcery point to do subtle spell so that there was no verbal and somatic component. Sorry, I completely forgot to mention that one tidbit. Okay, so Savra is just going to tell the others power. They're fighting over who gets to lead their tribe.
Right.
We could probably sneak around them.
That is probably a good idea.
I just wanted to understand what they were saying, so to get a read on the situation. And there's someone who's in trouble, but you know what? We already did our greater good Samaritan work.
I like this.
Wait, who's in trouble?
No one.
No one.
Meeps can't decide if she feels like helping somebody or not.
Savra absolutely does not.
You can see the creature that's lashed. They're all really weird looking tall lizard like folk.
Is the one who's latched also a lizard like folk?
Yes.
Oh, I do not give a shit then. Okay, let's go.
Let me Yeah, they are. Every single creature that you can see in this room right now is this thing right here.
Yeah, it's like they're having a power struggle, they're having a change of politics. Who cares? Let's sneak around them.
I grab my stuff and I pass with a trace.
Yeah, the lizard boys and things.
Yeah, as much as I would love to take advantage of how clustered they are, I'm not an idiot.
Reuben feels a little bad if there's someone that is in danger.
It's
but
another lizard
understands.
creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
Same here. Marcus is with Reuben.
Well,
Meeps
if you
is
guys want
going
to say
to-
something, go for
Meeps is
it.
going to smack a paw gently, not like super hard, but just a little hard on Ruben's arm and go. It's an internal struggle. They're not an innocent person. Don't fret.
Reuben's quietly just gonna walk along with the rest of the party.
Frowning.
Yeah, it's like, I get it. I want to help, but I get it. But I want to help, but I get it.
But Ruben, you want to help us too, right? Like, who are you gonna pick? Us or them? Ruben.
Reuben looks very sad.
That's my boy.
Oh, that's my
As he
boy.
goes to help the troglodyte.
As he goes.
Meeps frowns at Ziara.
Yeah, every single creature is a troglodyte that you see so far. They're all.
I will say that the one thing that would make Reuben change himself was if he heard it crying out for help or something. That would,
Oh,
but he can't understand. So
thank God.
Literally every single creature is screaming something in some way, shape, or form. It's honestly hard to listen to, Savra.
Yeah, no, I'm dismissing the spell after I figure out what's going on.
Okay.
I'm not concentrating on that anymore. I was just like, after I got the idea, I was like, okay.
Yeah. This
So
weird
stealth, right?
leather. Stealth. So yes, stealth.
Yeah.
Everyone roll stealth.
Casting.
And
I'm
you
casting
don't
Pass
have to
Without
add the
Trace.
+10. I just know that you guys have Pass Without Trace in her 30-yard.
Oh, that's right. I am proficient in stealth.
Oh, did you choose skilled?
No, that's just like from her being a criminal.
Oh, that's right.
No, I chose magic initiate to get an extra sorcerer spell
Oh,
and
that's right.
2 sorcerer cantrips.
Alright, so as long as you guys stay within 30 feet of Ziara. God damn it. I haven't done that in so long. You get a +10 bonus to your stealth.
We are sticking together, I hope.
But not too close. Don't touch me.
Wait, hold on.
And
Sorry.
not too expensive. Just missing marks and meeps.
Beard,
Oh.
you cannot quote that /
Oh,
them
we gotta do
because
something.
I am not allowed to be a shrubbery, so this hurts.
You can disguise yourself as a shrubbery, but you cannot turn into a shrubbery.
Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
Sorry.
Just pick up a bush and put it on top of you.
Hmm.
And not too expensive. I like the laurels in particular.
I'm very proud that I
Fucking
got
love
the
that
reference.
movie. Oh, it's one of the greatest movies ever created.
What movie?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh.
Glad you got that, Buxby.
You're welcome.
Alright, so we got 18, 20, 19, 24, and 22. Damn. Nothing below a 28, huh? Rad. Alright, you guys start creeping forward, and pretty much immediately as you start making your way towards that cavern, everyone but Reuben and... No, just Reuben. You notice that there is a very strange formation in the rocks right there. Like, you barely start moving, you're like, wait a second, something's weird about those rocks.
Wait, where?
Right?
Does he see this?
Everyone but Reuben sees something weird about the rocks against the wall right here.
Oh dear. Well, Ruben knows that. Let's go.
No, everyone but Reuben can see that there's
Oh!
something weird about the rocks against the wall there.
Guys,
the
guys,
rocks that have been
there's something
piled.
weird against the rocks there.
I'm gonna poke it with my mage hand.
No.
One of the rocks kind of tumbles in place, and you can see a hole where it was covering. It continues further into another cavern.
I think we found our path.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start trying to quietly, like, remove the rocks so that they don't all tumble down at once and,
Mhm.
get the attention of the guys.
Oh, whoops.
So whatever that...
Yeah, hold on. D&D. I'm gonna change up the music real quick.
Okay.
This is the worst thing.
Hold on.
Hold Dan, hold Dan, hold Dan.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Sufficiently wet. There you go.
Sufficiently wet.
Sounds like there's water, so. It's about 10 minutes of like
Quiet.
shuffling rocks around, to the point where you see a unlit cave tunnel that
Yeah.
leads off into the wall.
Well, let's go.
You travel into it, and it goes all the way about 100 feet or so, winds around a little bit. Make sure to travel where you're traveling, by the way.
Oh.
All the way to another rubble rock wall.
I hate that I am
Come
going
on, fellas.
first, but hey, I got dark vision.
Here,
You wanna
boys.
switch out with me? I got lights and stuff.
Nope.
I mean, I can see, so...
Yeah, with Meeps you
I
can
know,
see.
but if you
Well, I mean,
rather
we're
not,
supposed to all be pretty close together, because we're
Yeah.
behind Ziara, so...
Mm-hmm.
just saying if you'd rather not be in front.
Oh, no, yeah, I know. No, Ziara's in front. It's good.
Do apologize for this page's
Really?
lagginess. The map is fucking massive. At least, like,
Robin.
picture-wise. I couldn't make it any smaller due to scale.
That's okay.
I'll go to the.
It's...
Yeah, you get to another rubble pile that seems to have been placed here from the other side.
I guess let's move this one slowly and quietly.
Okay. Working together just as quietly as before, you slowly start to pull rocks apart and get rid of them. And in front of you, you see a chamber. Sleeping, or not really sleeping, just kind of really lazily leaning up against a wall, not facing you guys, is a troglodyte. Whoa. Oh, okay. Is a troglodyte. Oops, hold on. He is over here. He's kind of leaning against the wall. He is looking this direction very intently. His hand has what is it? looks to be just a real weird makeshift weapon in it. Like it might be a javelin or a spear or something. And then there's a large pit right next to him.
Oh dear.
You see the cave tunnel splits off in 3 directions: northeast, northwest, and southeast.
So Ziara sees this.
Well, if you were all up in front of it, up in front, like dealing with the rubble, you all can see this. It's pretty apparent. You haven't completely removed the entire rock wall, because once you got to a point where you could see out like a window, you basically saw the troglodyte standing there.
What do we do?
Let's pull him into the hole.
Ooh, actually, you know what? How far away is he?
You can get to about right there. That's the closest you can get. There's the rubble wall is, like right there.
Whoops.
Is there like any? Do we have like general knowledge about troglodytes? Are they bad?
Give me a nature check.
It's cocked. Damn it. God. I don't have my normal dice tray with me because it's in my car. And I'm too lazy to go get it. But I rolled the same thing that it kind of tried cocking to. A good old 6 for Savra.
You at least know that they're not really agreeable.
Good enough. I'm gonna cast hold monster on him.
Okay. What is the spell DC?
20, and it is a wisdom. Let me check again. Here, we'll just toss it into the good old.
And when a creature is paralyzed, they cannot speak, only falteringly. Correct? Because this is you're paralyzing him essentially, right?
Let's look up the condition, because I do not.
I can
completely remember.
never remember the conditions properly.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated. See the condition, and can't move or speak.
Just period. Oh,
Just
okay.
period.
And an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. Oh, well, fuck him then. DC 20 DC 20 wisdom. What is his wisdom? Oh.
I think this is gonna work, unless he rolls a natural 20.
He did not roll a natural 20, so he did not resist the spell.
Perfect.
You see Savra kind of like lift up her hand a little bit and point her staff towards the troglodyte and like intonate her hand a little bit as she says something in. I think you speak in Infernal when you do verbal components, don't you?
I hadn't ever thought about it, but
I mean, every spellcaster is different.
you know what? I think when she does like verbal components, just to be fun and also actually put it to more use, I think she says it in like Primordial, and she doesn't even realize it.
Cool. She says something really weird in language none of you understand, and there's suddenly the troglodyte's whole body. You see like game style, like paralyzed, like little electric shocks all over his body for a split second. His whole body kind of locks up. His eyes go real wide, and just like. It is technically round 1. You have 1 minute to do something.
Can we pull him in the hole, Savra?
I
I want to pull him in the hole.
At the end of the target's turns, it can take another save.
Yep,
So
every 6 seconds, he's gonna get a saving throw.
I'm going to, I guess, move or Misty Step out to there and then up to him. And
you see that there are creatures in the pit when you get up there, by the way.
okay.
Your passive perception tells you there are 6 creatures in the pit.
Okay, perfect.
Humanoids.
Humanoids?
6 humanoids. Without taking any extra time to like look at them, your passive perception tells you that there are 6 humanoids in the bottom of the pit. The pit is about 10 feet deep.
Cool. Well, I'm just gonna stab him with my dagger.
Aww.
All right. Give me an advantaged attack roll.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and if
Yep.
I hit him, it's a critical.
Yep.
Well, the first one was a 15 plus all of my plus 7. So
that's gonna hit. Did the next one? See if you crit. Oh, it already is a crit. What am I doing?
Yeah.
All right. Roll damage for your dagger. Is this just a regular ass dagger?
It's the vicious dagger, so it's a D4 plus 3 after the magic and my dex bonus is added to it.
Oh, and it's a vicious, so that means it does an extra 14.
2d6. An extra 2d6 is what it says.
Oh, hold on. Did I give you a special dagger?
Yeah. It's part of like the magical thing. So it's like the D4 gets doubled, I think, but I also get to add 2d6 to it as
Vicious
well.
dagger.
I had it written in as like a extra thing for like the vicious critical. It was part of the things that you were telling us about.
Well, vicious is a like an actual
Vicious weapon. Here we go.
vicious weapon does an extra 7 damage, I believe. whenever it
Oh,
crits.
of the 7 of the weapon's type. Okay, so it's not 2d6.
Yeah,
Never mind
it
then.
just
Okay.
does 11 extra points instead of 4 extra points. Okay.
Dope. Okay, so
Or,
yeah,
sorry, 1d4 plus 2 plus your dexterity is going to be 1, so plus 3. So 1d4.
I rolled a 3.
Plus 11 for the crit is going to be 14. Plus your dexterity and the magical plus 2 is going to be 17.
Right in the neck.
Pow! Right in the kisser. You just kind of misty step up to him, and just silently just dagger straight into his neck. His eyes go real wide as his whole like neck gutters. His eyes roll back and his whole body goes limp, and kind of just starts slumping to the ground slowly.
I'm gonna gently lower him to the ground, and now I'm gonna get a better look at what's in the pit.
The pit. Where'd it go?
Also, I'm gonna gesture to like my companions to like come out.
Hey, it's free. It's open. Go ahead.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate. You were able to get there because you misty stepped through the hole. They have to continue breaking down the wall. You see there are 2 drow and 4 dwarves. They are throughout this whole cavern, you notice that now that you're in here, not looking at an enemy, the whole cavern floor is strewn with gnawed bones.
So they were probably going to eat these people.
These 6 individuals do not look very good. They look extremely fucking exhausted. They are filthy. They stink. They look like they can't even stand. Like they're kind of just slumped in place, and they kind of like look up at you and just kind of like, oh, kind of barely notice you're there.
I'm going to back up.
Okay.
What's down this path?
You peek around the corner. You can see another room off to the tunnel goes a little bit, but it continues off into another room, and you can see. Hold on, I have to.
Lean. I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
That is what you see from where you are standing.
So I can see like more troglodytes.
You see a couple troglodytes kind of like not looking towards you. They all seem to have weapons at the ready, looking away from you down another tunnel that you see further down.
Okay, I'm gonna mosey on over here. What's down this corridor? I guess. Kind of just peeking around that corner. Hello.
You see like a bend in the cave here, and you see every so often just big steam of vent, or big vent of steam is gonna come from. It comes from like right here. But in between the vents of steam, every sporadically, you notice there is a very large vein of gems just like on the wall, just right there.
Oh Lord.
But there seems to be some sort of hot steam vents that erupt sporadically in that area from the floor.
Cool.
Because of it, the gems are shining more than usual because of all the condensation.
Great. I'm gonna now start helping my friends get out of the rubble. Yeah.
Alright, so Savra comes up to you as you guys finish removing the rubble from the wall.
Alrighty.
So, I don't really know where we should go, but we should probably try to find our way around here. I'm not saying anything about the people in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone else goes to look at it, okay.
Is it just a dead end over there?
Sorry.
In this direction, she says there's more troglodytes. In this direction, there's like a room full of steam. I haven't checked any of the other paths. I don't know.
Well, I guess let's just.
Oh, so we can actually see out there.
Yeah, the whole area minus the little cave that you were in there is dimly lit, so you can kind of see throughout the whole area once you actually change the.
Which way was the steam?
Over here.
Yeah.
Walk, 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 walk.
Big.
I had to zoom out because I didn't see your little thingy.
It's okay.
Well, let's the way where you didn't see any dudes. Over here?
I didn't see any in there. But that doesn't mean there might not be. So let's continue to be careful.
we probably don't want to go in the room with all the steam, right? That sounds kind of dangerous.
Well,
It's only in one central little location. Just every so often, just a stream of steam.
yeah, because like when we're actually out over here, you can like see it happening.
Do we want to check out the weird steam room?
I mean, that's the only direction without troglodytes.
I mean, you can fight a dude. You can't fight, like, steam or whatever's causing the steam, unless it's a creature.
You say that, and I walk forward as I go that.
You can easily see the gems embedded in the wall, glistening
see the
from the
gems.
condensation from the steam.
Where's the gems? What wall? I'll go there.
It is again. They are. It's like a vein of gems over here against the wall.
Yes, can fight a guy, but there are a lot of them.
Alright.
I don't feel comfortable like just going and
I mean,
trying to kill them.
you saw a guy in here and you dispatched him pretty quick, so...
Well, he was alone! There was...
yeah, and so were you!
Yeah, but all of them are not alone.
Yeah, and neither are you.
This is the best discussion or argument ever.
Alright, so, Ziara, are you going to step into the large area of steam?
I want to get my paw near it and feel if it's like worm or like
Yeah, I'm
really
just
like
watching
bad
Ziara.
worm.
No, it seems to be just natural occurring, just vent of steam, just psh, 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 psh. It's just this whole
So it doesn't
area.
hurt?
You can feel the heat from the steam before you actually touch it. You can feel the steam's heat.
Can I get to the gems though, or is the
You would have to be standing in the steam to get to the gems.
What are you gonna do, Ziara?
I wanted to do something really dramatic, but I don't want to spend both my wild shape points.
Excuse me.
I mean, we just got a whole bunch of platinum. Do you really need those?
I just turn only my head around, my body doesn't even move, and I look at you. Yes.
Very exorcist.
And everybody also looks at her. It's like you realize who you're asking.
It was worth a shot.
You can buy nice cut gems. You have to dig those out of the wall.
Will you buy me one?
You buy.
You have more money than I do.
No, I don't.
Oh,
No.
I apologize. It also in this room here, this little alcove, there are 4 wooden boxes, like crates.
Ooh. I wiggle my fingers and I walked.
They're basically piled up on this corner here. They're probably about 3 by 3 feet each. They're not really held together all that well. Their lids are kind of like haphazardly just put back on. There's
As
4
long
of
as
them.
there's no teeth on them.
Give me an investigation roll.
What?
Or
You asked?
if you're touching them, investigation. If you're looking at them, perception.
I will touch them if
I'm gonna
nothing
roll
bad comes
perception.
out. Oh wait, I already rolled investigation. I'm touching.
And Neeps is looking.
16?
Meeps, you're fairly confident they look like just plain old wooden crates. ZR, you start poking and prodding them and looking around, and they seem to be made of wood. Looks to be made of zerk wood, specifically, the mushroom wood, essentially. Not very well kept. You can smell rancid food wafting from one of them.
Gross. Is it the
I
one I'm
ignore that
looking at?
one.
You can just tell it's coming from the crates somewhere.
Okay. I don't want to open the stinky one. But I want to open one of them.
Yeah, I want to kick one open. That is not the stinky one.
1 second. You open them, and all in all, you see a bundle of spider silk rope,
Ooh.
4 flasks that look very much like oil. You see 20 pounds worth of just awful rancid food in one of them. It's like
Gross.
one whole crate is nothing but 20 pounds of just like awful rancid food.
I want to dig through the food because I
Constitution
there's
saving
more.
throw.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
Well, you
rotten.
might barf.
yay!
Meeps is like, okay, rope, some oil, that's useful.
Ziara starts digging through the rotten food. About 30 seconds... no. Probably about 10 seconds later, she just stops and hurls.
Zara, what are you doing?
I thought it was a trick.
Just
You thought it was a trick? There's useful stuff in here, and a box of food that's rotten. This was obviously a mine. What are you doing? Why would they...
Sovereign just like stomps up and just goes shh.
Aside from, oh shit, I was gonna say like 'cause no one has really moved. I was gonna say aside from Meeps, who's closest to me?
Ruben and Marks are just kind of like watching.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I get up and I have my dirty paws. I'm like,
Just her friends just watched her barf.
She got a little bit left on her chin, covered in moldy rotten food on her paws.
I walk.
Well,
to
guess what? This is actually very no. Hold on. This is actually perfect. This is actually perfect. I actually can do something about this.
Wait, you can?
Sabra.
Holy shit! You have prestidigitation now?
Oh,
Mhm.
I like that.
Ziara,
one of
you
the
kind of like put your hands out and like walk towards your companions.
Meeps runs away.
Meeps runs away and hides behind Ruben and Marks, and then Sovereign just like holds it in, puts a finger on her mouth, and without even looking at you, just kind of like flicks her wrist with her staff, and just you feel like you know how your hand feels like when it goes through those wind blade things in the bathrooms. Your whole body kind
Yeah.
of like feels like that as all the dirt and grime just kind of like vaporizes off of you.
Yay!
Oh wow, I cleaned her like thoroughly.
I'm just imagining it's like you blasted her with a really strong blow dryer and she just kind of foofs up
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit.
mostly her face and her hands, since it's only 1 cubic foot per casting. But it's
I
like
imagine
you
that the
don't
fur on
got
my
it on you
hands-
anymore.
I imagine the fur on my hands looks cleaner than the fur on my arms.
Oh yeah, it does.
Wow.
Good enough.
Ugh.
It's I was told the thing told me to take 2 extra cantrips, so I was like, prestidigitation is a good role play.
It's Amazingly
Cantrip.
roleplay cantrip.
I was when Fu was here, we were talking about that spell and Druidcraft and how that spell is OP compared to Druidcraft.
Prestidigitation is probably the greatest cantrip in the game.
Yeah.
It's literally be creative. The cantrip.
Hmm
Hey guys, back away a little bit from that crate over there with the nasty food.
There was other stuff in the crates as well.
I'm gonna back up from.
I was gonna cast Firebolt on the nasty crate.
Like, that was just one. That was just 2 of the crates. Like you saw the rope, the flask, and in one crate, and another crate had the moldy food, which someone started digging through immediately.
Who would do that?
Gee. Alright, I'm gonna go back over there avoiding the nasty crate and...
You kinda like-
I move in with you, like at the same time.
Really, you kind of like lift up the lid at arm's length and without even looking, like cringing your nose, just like place the lid back on it. In the third crate, there are 6 maces, 16 javelins. They are all extremely battered and dented and like well worn. They look usable, but they're all pretty disgusting looking.
Marks, you want some javelins?
Where's that image of that lady from Titanic? It's been over 80 years.
34 years.
Yeah. How long has it been since the boys had javelins?
A year.
16 javelins.
It's actually been a year. Yeah, he'll take them.
Meeps hands Mark 16 javelins.
You have 16 javelins.
is
Where are you
pretty
keeping
strong.
them?
16 shitty javelins.
Am I keep? Mark's just keeping them on his person.
How are you carrying 16 javelins?
He carried 6. How many did he have before? That's actually a good
3.
question.
Yeah, he had like
Probably.
3 or 4.
How heavy are they?
A single javelin,
Yes.
a couple pounds.
Oh,
I'm not asking about weight. How are you carrying? I'm talking about actual logistics. You have 16 javelins. You have a giant bundle of reeds, essentially.
You can always just keep a couple and put the rest in the bag of holding.
oh, okay. Then,
Yeah. They're 2
Green,
pounds
except
each.
Okay.
Instead of nails, they're javelins.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, but you guys do have a magic quiver that I don't remember if you guys actually looked at.
Oh
No.
yeah, magic.
Oh, all of
I
your
didn't
magic
look through
items.
it.
You guys were supposed to have looked through all of those magic items while you were waiting for Meeps.
Completely forgot.
I want
Yeah.
was it with the eyeball cloak and stuff?
Yes, that is right. Please give
Yes.
me a list of all the stuff you found so I can tell you what they are.
I just scrolled back up. We found a gem of seeing, a necklace of adaptation, robe of eyes, and an ion stone.
Hold on, let me.
Here, I'll pin it.
Okay, yeah. So a gem of seeing,
Excuse me.
a necklace of adaptation, robe of eyes, and an ion stone of fuck. Shit. You also had. Hold on, now I have to actually get it for you. 5e quiver of. You discovered that the quiver. This is what the quiver was. Since I don't believe I actually ever linked it.
I don't think you did, because like, those are the only things that I can find that we found in the.
It did not need attunement.
Quiver can hold each.
Up to 18 javelins.
Oh wow. Well, there you go, Marks.
Yeah, I
There's-
mean, assuming that we had examined these items, that would be the
Yeah, you
correct
had
thing.
8
definitely
days.
would have.
You had 8 days to figure out what all this did.
Oh god.
Then I'll give the quiver to Marks. So
Yeah,
he
Marks
can
would
carry
have had
these
it
things.
then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gem of Seeing, Necklace of Adaptation, and Robe of Eyes. Those were all the others, and then you also had the Quiver of Elora.
I really, because I don't think we decided who got what, but I would love the eye robe.
Yeah, we forgot to hand them out.
I think it was because it was at the end of the game.
It was.
Like,
It
all
was.
Also, question, because we're level 12 now, can we... I think you said like we were able to attune to 5 things instead of 4 because of level 12?
It's
Or am
equal to
I-
our proficiency, and we will be able to. Soon.
How many
Oh.
vials of oil? Hun?
There were 4 flasks of oil.
Did I even?
So how many quivers? 18? I mean, 18 javelins?
That's how much the quiver can hold.
Yep,
But you
can hold.
got 16.
So you have
16.
you have a instead of strapped to your back, I imagine it's strapped to your waist like a holster for like a gun or something. And you just a single, like about 4 or 5 inches, enough for you to grab with one hand, of a javelin is sticking out of it. And when you pull one out, the other one kind of like comes out after it like a toothpick dispenser.
Gotcha.
You got 16 out of 18 javelins in there.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I didn't properly level up. I just set it to level 12, and then I didn't do the thing I get. But that's okay.
What didn't you do?
I don't think I added any spells.
Ability score improvement.
Oh. That's important.
Yeah, that is important.
No.
I don't think I leveled up my character to 12 either. I'll have to do that later.
Mm-hmm.
I always get excited, so like it's the first thing I do when we're finished because I keep.
Yeah,
Stay.
and I feel pretty sure that I did HP and Sun search for level 11, but I don't think I increased my actual
Yeah, because
level number.
I put
Oh.
experience in after you went to bed last week.
I don't think I
Okay.
leveled my health up either.
Yeah, it was
No, I think you might have because I rolled a 4. Remember, it's like way up, and you rolled an 8 with your hit dice, which is actually or no, you rolled.
an
No,
8.
yeah, you rolled an 8, which
Did
is
I?
good because you got a lot of new HP.
You got 8.
Did I edit though?
I don't
I'm
think you
still at
added it.
58. I was gonna say I
I don't think you
wasn't at
actually
50
added it.
before.
Yeah.
I'm really good.
So now you have like what 66? No,
Yay!
64 HP.
Oh.
Right?
No, 66.
Oh, 66. Hey,
Oh my
Savra only has 6
God.
more HP than you.
I'm cannon. And then watch me next time we level. I roll a 1.
Don't jinx it.
Okay.
All right, now that we got the magic items sorted, I knew we were forgetting. It felt like we were forgetting something. I knew we were forgetting something.
Oh. It's
Yeah.
level 13 when our proficiency.
Yes,
Yes.
one more
goes
level.
up. My bad. I thought it was. I thought it was 12. I don't know why I thought it was 12. I think it's because
We got an ability score improvement at
no.
12.
I think it's because so many campaigns you either started level 1 or level 12. So in my brain I was like, that's the part where you do a thing.
Are you gonna eat dog?
Ability score improvement. Was it 2 to 1 or 1 to 2
Yep.
things?
Or you could take a feat, like I did.
Nah. I wanna. Okay, no. I do not want to improve my strength. I just refuse to get.
Don't worry, I did that too. Like I have not touched my strength at all. It'll bite me in the ass
Same.
someday.
Same.
I am now smarter.
Tiara, brain, extend.
My skull is just
Extend.
jiggling.
Uh,
I'm standing next to you. My skull is jiggling.
gross!
I'm smarter.
You sure are.
How much smarter are you?
2.
It's a +2? What's Savra's int?
She has a
It was actually my
+2.
wisdom. Sorry, it was my wisdom,
What?
not my.
What's Ruben's int?
Higher.
My Ruben's intelligence right now is 18.
Y'all,
He's a
Meeps
smart
cannot be
guy.
the smartest member of the party. She does not know what a real seahorse looks like.
No,
It's her intelligence.
that's wisdom. That's not intelligence.
That's book reading that she didn't do.
Intelligence is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it into a fruit salad.
I'm
Charisma
gonna
is
really-
being able to sell a
Tomato-based fruit salad.
That's just
That's
salsa.
just salsa, says the bard.
Anyway, no, listen. I'm gonna be serious about this. She doesn't know what a fucking seahorse.
That's
was.
wisdom, not intelligence.
I disagree. I think that's an int-based thing.
She has never seen or read about like actual
Never read a book that wasn't written by a mouse folk based on hearsay.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
She has, so her inference of the knowledge of a seahorse is her wisdom. Anyways, now that we have magic items given out,
And Savra has made Ziara smell nice.
smell not as bad.
Only my hands. My hands. Oh wait, my.
You also notice in the last crate there is a locked chest and 4 casks of wine.
Hey.
How big are the casks?
Good question.
Doesn't matter. Can I fit one in my bag of holding?
Yeah, they are probably like 2 liter. They're small little barrels.
I am going. They don't smell like they're.
They can. You can tell that you can smell alcohol in them. Like you can tell that there's alcohol in it when you pull the little cork stopper out. It's definitely wine by the look and smell.
What kind of wine is it?
Smells like just pretty generic wine. You're not a connoisseur of wine, so. Or excuse me,
I'll plug
you're not a artisan of wine.
Not in this campaign. I'm just gonna cork it back up, and I'm gonna put one of the casks in my bag of holding.
Okay. And then there's a locked chest. It's probably about 2 feet front to back, about 3 feet wide, about 2 feet tall. Wooden chest.
Can I try
gonna-
and open it?
Let's like pull it out of the crate first.
Oh.
Okay. It is now sitting on the ground.
All right, work your magic, Ziara.
I wanna...
Give me an investigation check to examine it. You do notice it is locked. You do not see any traps or notice any traps, but it does appear to be locked.
I wanna pick it.
All right, use your thieves' tools, please.
Yeah, I have those. Oh wait, I do. Shit, I actually do. Sorry.
I was about to say you should.
It's because my other character didn't have them, and I tried to open something, and
Oh.
or Ciara had it on Sunday, but apparently I didn't write down because of different background stuff we did.
Yeah, you probably have a different background.
Yeah.
It's a different Ziara. Or is it?
Alternate universe.
I jokingly said it wasn't, and because of that campaign, she has one new fear.
Oh.
Is it the one you told me?
Yeah,
Oh.
where she nearly died.
Oh, yeah. Give me a thieves' tools check, please.
How do I do that? Oh,
You should be able to just click, and then it would be dexterity based because it's sleight of hand.
wow.
You fiddle with it for a bit. You feel the tumblers kind of locking into place, and you feel some progress. And then right on the last one, your fingers slip, and you have to. You kind of fudge it all up and reset it back to 0.
Would, because it's guidance or the thieves, would guidance work? If I, because is this a ability check? Technically?
This is an ability check. Yes.
Can I slap guidance on myself?
Yes, you can, because it is a
I'm
cantrip.
very willing.
I'm gonna do this again.
Yeah, you give yourself guidance, which is D4 to your next ability check, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, roll these tools again.
It's funny how I said
I
said work, where I said work your magic, and she literally did.
She kind of like flubbed at the last second. She like, ugh, fuck. And then she kind of looks at you, puts her hand on her chest, and kind of like puffs up a little bit, and then just like in about 2 seconds, just like click, 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 and then the chest kind of like pops a little bit because it unlocks.
Yay!
Impressive.
Impressive. Opening the chest, you see 180 gold. It is a mixture of drow and dwarven mint. But it is 180 gold. There are 3 pretty sizable gems. You assume they're probably 50 gold each.
Oh.
There is a... Hold on. I need to actually describe it. This bottle, it looks like a potion bottle, but it looks like it's holding fog, but the fog seems to be moving and acting and sloshing around 100% like it's actual water.
Have we had this? This sounds very familiar. Have we had a potion like that before?
I think so. I think we still have one, actually.
You also see a very, very finely crafted and decorated dagger. It is silvery, and there's web-like filigree worked into the hilt.
I grab the gold, and then I move away, and I'm like, I'll split this.
So she just took the gold?
I'll split this.
Are you telling the truth, or are you lying?
Some may get lost. I may not be good at counting. I only have 4 fingers. Count a little harder.
I only have 4 fingers.
There's a dagger and a spooky bottle in there.
Can I see the dagger?
I move away from the chest so you can look inside.
I'm gonna look at the dagger.
It is not magical. You can tell just by touching it. And it is just, it looks very finely crafted. It's web-like filigree all over it.
I'll just put that in my bag.
Yep, spidery, web-like filigree.
I want to check out the potion.
Give me an Arcana check. Bless you.
Excuse me. That's 22.
You are fairly positive this is a potion of gaseous form.
Ooh, very interesting. Think I'll hold on to this if no one else minds.
Sure.
Go for it.
That'll be and I count the gold 100 gold.
I'm gonna kind of squint at her a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I rolled a 12 for my insight, so
I'm going to go ahead and roll insight.
I mean, you're lying. You're lying, Buxby. You're lying.
What part?
Lying.
You said there's only 100 gold.
Hehe.
Yeah,
It's Ziara talking about gold. I will allow an insight roll.
Huh.
Hey.
Did you? You specifically did. I didn't notice your whisper, but Buxby, you have been talking about the gold.
I know. It's because I said it after. Or I
Oh.
mentioned it anyway after your whisper, because I was like, no, that's a little too far. I wouldn't feel good about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh.
but whatever. I'll just take 20 gold. That's fine.
Go ahead and give a deception roll, Ziara.
Dear Lord.
Meeps
yeah.
is putting away the potion and
You-
folding her arms.
Meeps and Savra just kind of look at you, just with a really.
I'm just gonna be like, whatever. Let's go.
Did I say 100? It's 110.
I believe you.
I said 100 because I honestly forgot how much it was in total.
180.
Okay.
What's over here? Is there anything else over here?
You see the tunnel snakes around this big rock formation to meet up with the other side.
I'll take a cut of the 110 because I have the potion.
Guys, we have a couple. We have a problem.
No, hold on.
What is it?
There's more of those creatures up ahead,
Alright.
and we're gonna need to get past them.
Well, I mean, if there's a problem, we can just fight them. They're not like, magical or nothing, right?
No.
It's not like we're fighting another beholder, right?
No. Fine. I just don't want to get the attention of all the other ones.
I mean, I guess that's fair. We don't want to get overwhelmed. So
Exactly.
let's do it sneaky like then.
Okay. Let's do it sneaky like then.
Understood.
I guess looking at me. I imagine Meeps and Salver looking at me, and I just look at, turn my head and look at Ruben.
All right, well, let's take care of these things, because we gotta keep going. There's no other paths. Are we sneaking up there?
Mm-hmm.
Do we still have Pass Without a Trace?
I think it lasts
No.
for an hour.
Oh, does it?
I'll cast it again. I could be wrong. I would have to double check.
Up to an hour concentration. You have not lost your concentration, so it's still going.
Yay!
But you have changed gears, so I would need new stealth rolls from everyone. You have done
Alright.
Wait, who
other
changed
things.
gear?
You have done things other than concentrating on being stealthy, so you would need to reroll
Oh,
stealth.
sorry. Oh,
So-
okay. Oops, like that.
Okay.
God damn it. It's a bit of a low roll.
Okay.
I'll do it like this. That way it's in there. Right.
Stealth 17, 25, 16, 17, and 10. So nothing lower than a 20. All right. Go ahead. Now that that has been logged away.
Okay. Creeping forward.
They are all looking away from you. They look
And they-
pretty concentrated on whatever it is down the tunnel.
What?
We should get them. Stab them in the butt.
Stab them in the
Get
butt.
them. Stab them in the butt.
Yeah.
I kind of, you know, when people do they make L shapes with both their hands and then cling them together like a camera.
Mhm.
Yes.
I do that, and I put my hands in front of Savra, and I aim at this guy's butt.
I mean, I have the sword that doesn't make them feel.
I move to Ruben, and I put my hands in front
I
of his
step
butt,
aside for Ruben.
and I'm like,
Yeah, just be ready to back me up if they do notice.
Of course.
well, you're within my my sheep.
What were you saying?
Huh?
What were you saying?
You're within my, like, if you stay within the bubble, at least until
Okay.
you stab. Oh, they don't do that. Never mind.
And they were all facing.
They're facing the opposite way. They're facing down. Oopsie. This tunnel.
Okay. If it seems like I could get away with stabbing one of them, I will try to do so. If they're like standing
They are standing
where
they are. Like they're not shuffling or anything. They're kind of just standing there, like waiting.
I mean, I can try to stab the one on the right there and hope that the guy on the left won't see it. But that might. I can try.
We'll be ready to help if anything goes wrong.
So I guess I would go sneak up there and stab with the Scarlet Blade of Compassion.
All right. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Does he have advantage because he's technically hidden?
Yes. So 27. Gonna hit.
And
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack? Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty good.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh.
Or an athletics, whichever's greater.
Can I? Shit. Oh. I have a really quick question.
Yes.
You mentioned how Pass Without Trace needs concentration. Does that still go if it's because of my staff and it's not technically my spell? Or how would that work?
It says you can cast the spell without so-and-so. Like, so the staff allows you to cast the spell for free. So
Okay.
you are still casting it, so that means you are still concentrating on it.
Oh yeah, never mind. I misread.
Ruben, you're able to sneak up there very handily. And as you sneak up there, you real quickly, just real hard, flick your wrist right against the base of his neck. You see his eyes go wide and then cross-eyed, and then kind of like roll into the back as his head starts separating from his body. And as his whole body goes limp, you kind of like, your eyes go wide, like, oh shit, his body's falling, and you run, you kind of like lean forward to catch his tumbling body to not make any noise, but unfortunately you're unable to catch it right, and the whole body clambers to the floor, and the other three look over and hiss at you, and I'm going to need initiative rolls.
I was gonna say, can I do a...
You did not have a ready to action. You did not state.
I know, I should have said that. I should have. Fine.
Honestly,
Sure.
I'm not even going to start combat music because
These guys are going to die fast.
This is not going to last very long. They nat 1'd their fucking initiative.
Oh boy. Well, thank God I actually rolled good for my initiative this time. I rolled a 19.
Oh wait, I have advantage on my initiative.
Yes, you do.
So with
I always
my
do.
dex modifier, hey, I actually get a +1 to my dex to my initiatives.
Oh,
now.
hey, yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with combat music. This is going to be over very fucking quick.
I'm sorry.
No! They're fucking troglodytes! Initiative.
Yeah, at this point,
Yeah,
at this,
no, I'm
at this
trying to
point, the
find
only
my bonus is.
Your dexterity +5. So it's a +11 because you're alert.
Alright, 17.
You rolled a 6.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rare that Meeps is not first.
yeah.
With a
the-
plus 11. You need to get
Yes.
advantage on initiative rolls. You would never be not first. Marks, it is your turn.
All right. Wait. Where?
Currently, you and Meeps are apparently still messing around with the crates.
Oh, I thought we were with everybody. Damn it. Okay.
I will say you are here.
Okay. You know, yeah. I'll have Mark's rage and let's see. Hold on. Let me. How far is that movement? Let me. Okay. 25.
Telling myself in sirens, don't get carried away, don't get carried away, don't get carried away.
All right. I'm basically gonna have Mark's attack. Hold on. Wait a minute. I can't. He's gonna attack the one that's west, the most west, with axe blade of returning.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me go ahead and roll for that. And he's raging too. Is that a 6? No, that's a 19. I can't even read numbers right. Set it down. Okay, 16 plus. No, 19 plus. Strength mod. That's 8. 27.
27 to hit. Definitely is going to hit.
Okay. Ouch! I almost yanked my headphones out of the thing. It's 11. Let's see. 11 plus 5 and wait a second. Since I leveled up, I'm trying to remember. Oh no, it's still 3 plus 3 to damage. Okay.
Help, guys. I'm considering buying a third monitor.
Do it.
No,
There you go.
You have no space on your desk.
I have enough space for a third monitor and nothing else. I could survive. 19 damage.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go ahead and... I gave these guys way too much HP for what they are. Your axe, like as they hiss and like at you when they see Ruben with a dead corpse in his hands, essentially. This one like raises a weapon and starts running at you, and you just like run forward and just whip the axe at him without even saying anything. Just right between his eyes is just falls to the ground, and your axe returns to your hand.
Jesus Christ.
Make it quick.
That's my turn. Unless I could throw another axe blade.
No, not we've. It's just the one.
Exactly.
You have your javelins, though. You still have another attack to.
Yeah, you could throw a
do.
javelin.
That's right, I could throw a javelin. Okay, then the very next one that was closest to him, gonna throw a javelin. Now,
Regular
If
ass
you don't wanna-
javelin. It's
now-
strength, a d20 plus your strength plus your proficiency because you are proficient in javelins.
Okay, so 14.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Okay. Now, so what do I roll for a javelin?
A javelin is a 1d6
1d6.
plus
And is it
strength.
okay? 1d6. 1 plus 5 plus 3. 1.
What is the range
That's
on a
9.
javelin?
There you
Oh
go.
shit! Eh. Eh. Oh fuck you! Damn it! Get back here. Get in my book. Come on. Alright, a javelin, 1d6 is 30, 120. Oh, damn, that's a long-ass fucking range. Alright, what was the damage?
Damage was 9.
9.
Yeah,
You rolled a 1?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
1d6 plus strength of piercing. Crit is going to be 6. There we go. Alright, there we go. Javelin is in your sheet now. This one kind of like slams into his shoulder and like comes out the other side, and his whole arm kind of goes limp a little bit as he now has a javelin in his shoulder. Savra.
Oh, I'll go over here. Which one did he hit with the javelin? This one?
Yeah, this one does not look very healthy left with his javelin and sticking out of his shoulder.
I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast, and the first beam is gonna hit that guy, and the other 2 beams are gonna go for that guy.
Okay.
Because it has 3
Three-
cantrip die now.
3 beams.
The one against him is a what's my attack bonus? Oh, plus 12. Okay, 24 to hit.
Wait, plus what the? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, definitely gonna hit.
He takes 14 force damage.
You kind of step forward and you crack a Eldritch Blast from you like whip your hand. Eldritch Blast flies out and slams into the javelin and like pushes it even further through his body to where it pops out his entire body, and his whole like chest kind of caves in a little bit from like the whole wound. And you can hear all of his ribs snapping as he falls to the floor.
This fight is so brutal.
Okay, so does a 15 hit
Yes.
the other guy? Okay, good. That's good to know. Because I rolled a 19 and a 3 for the other 2 beams. So at 15, the other one also still hits him. So sweet.
Yep, 2 hits on this guy.
The first beam does a whole whopping 7 force damage,
Okay.
and then the second one deals 16 force damage.
So you kind of like walk forward and like finish off this other guy, and this last one, his eyes are going wide as he's watching his friends just die immediately, as he just like starts turning to run away. And after whipping the first Eldritch Blast, you immediately just start flipping the other 2 at him. The first one hits him in the stomach and like kind of stuns him a little, and the last one just slams into his face so hard his whole head just like spins like full 360 degrees as his body falls to the floor.
Snap, snap, snap. Brutal.
I think you did 25 damage to him, something like that.
16 plus 7, yeah.
I
No,
high
23.
Five, I high five Meeps and we're like, we did good. I was gonna high five Ruben too, but I forgot he start it.
Yeah, the troglodytes are dead.
Sweet. So I guess let's continue on.
Yeah,
Well,
we
see,
should try to make our way through here.
they're nothing to worry about.
Combat
just-
proficiency is nothing to sneeze at when you've been fighting for your life for 5 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I guess they're no big deal. What? Do you just want to go kill the rest?
No, I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
trust
she's
that.
in the past. We don't have to worry about it.
Okay,
Just
that's
because
that's.
you can kill one a turn doesn't mean you can't get overrun.
Listen, that's the point Savra's trying to make. It's like, see, we can take him. It's like, oh, so do you want to go kill all the other ones?
And Ziara is just like holding her sling, like.
I am like calculating on my fingers, like, erupting earth, how much were they? Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Zira's just like stroking her
Let's-
sling and just like
let's just-
slowly thinking to herself, "My KD."
Let's just continue. Let's go.
Alright.
Well, like, what else are we gonna do here?
Nothing, I'm just...
Oh, okay. Well, it's just like you're like, it's like it sounded disappointing.
We didn't get to kill. Or
Very good.
hurt.
That's a good thing.
It was more of a... We were having that little disagreement, so Meeps is just kind of like...
Oh, okay. I got you.
Did Ruben say it's a good thing we didn't get to hurt?
Yes.
Yeah, as in, it's like the less killing and hurting we do, the better.
Agreed.
Says the one who can kill without hurting.
That's the point. Literally his point. It's painless. He is a merciful man.
He still kills, though. I don't know what's worse, just
Self-preservation.
dropping to your death, watching yourself bleed but not feeling it, or bleeding and feeling.
They're just dead without feeling it. They don't feel
Well,
pain.
if they don't die, though. If they
Well,
don't die,
They're just like,
Definitely,
what the fuck?
first.
definitely bleeding out while feeling it is worse.
Oh, definitely.
Well, wouldn't that like mentally kind of fuck you up?
Probably.
Yeah,
Very
but he
much
doesn't
so.
have much to think about anymore.
Exactly.
dead.
No,
Dead.
no. When they don't die, that's what I mean. Like if he stabs someone and you watch yourself, like imagine being stabbed by Ruben and you watch yourself bleed, but it doesn't hurt and you're not dead yet. Like, wouldn't that kind of fuck you
Well,
up?
eventually, your body's gonna start hurting because it's gonna register that you have pain, that there's a wound. It's
I
just
guess.
they just don't feel the weapon.
Well, wouldn't it just be like, oh shit, I'm bleeding. I guess
Yeah,
I cut myself. on
They'd be
something,"
like, oh
except
shit, I'm
the
bleeding.
next level.
Exactly, because the weapon causes no pain. And if you get cut and your nerves are like, yeah, I did not get cut, they never send that message to your brain. So you never actually feel the pain until you like look at it and like really until your brain catches up with it, essentially.
Right.
I mean, that happened to me all the time when I used to do like yard work for people, and I would get caught on like rose bushes, and I didn't know.
I thought it was gonna be some horrible story, Susie. I mean,
No,
that's
Oh,
not a nice
people
story
stabbed me.
either, but
Somebody stabbed me once and I didn't notice.
no.
I thought this was gonna be a lot worse than
No, I
roses.
like literally just like getting caught on rose bushes, not realizing that like it tore skin. But then when I noticed that like I'm bleeding, suddenly, oh, now it hurts
right.
because my brain recognizes it. Yeah.
Once upon a time,
Not gonna-
when I was in high school, I had a pair of pants that had a bunch of like buckles and crap on it, and I was laying down the floor of my bedroom watching TV, and apparently one of the buckles stabbed me through the leg, and I didn't notice.
Awesome.
True story.
Jelly's hardcore. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Biod?
No, yeah, go ahead. You see the
Oh,
cave
is there
is
like is there?
I increased some more. I revealed some.
Gotcha.
This cave is like full of stalactites and stalagmites to the point where it's actually difficult terrain. Like there's just a ton of them.
Hmm. I don't like that. I don't like it. Well, what do I see in here?
Does it not show up on the map?
Hold on,
I'm so sad.
I might need to. Oh.
Oh, you're spinning. Yeah.
Meeps is spinning.
Excuse me, Meeps.
Excuse me, Sabra. I didn't realize you could do that, so I just started rotating her really fast, and I guess nobody saw. I'm so itchy.
But yeah, this whole room is just full of stalagmites and stalactites. There's a lot.
Do any of them look suspicious?
Give me
I don't trust.
Give me a perception roll.
I
Yeah.
do not trust stalagmites.
I was gonna say, can I roll
cave
with
is the cave is dark in here. The luminescent lichen isn't here, but it's in the room behind you and in the room ahead, so that you can still kind of see the light diffused in here. There's just no light emanating from the room itself. But yeah, go ahead and if you want to take a look, give me a perception roll.
I rolled a 21.
I wanna. You already rolled high, but I wanna.
I seem to recall there being creatures that can disguise themselves as these
Exactly.
things, so
That's what I am.
wanna-
I am like really afraid of.
Savra and Ziara, you see something really strange about the formation. Something doesn't quite add up, but you're not sure.
I'm glad you reminded me of stuff like that because
So-
it's like,
some
we
of
can just
the-
walk through.
Some of the stalagmites and some of the stalactites, just their positioning don't quite line up with how one. They don't have a conjoined one, because directly underneath a stalagmite is going to be a stalagmite, because that's how water drops work.
Mm-hmm.
You see some inconsistencies with some of the stalagmite and stalactite placements in the room.
I'm gonna look to the ceiling. Also.
Yeah, you see inconsistencies both on the ceiling and on the floor.
Okay.
Tights and mites.
Can we mark where the inconsistencies are?
Let's see here. With Ziara's roll, you feel like there might be one somewhere in this area of a mite. Maybe this one too. And like, you think 3, 4, or 5 on the ceiling. You're not quite sure. Just kind of like in this area.
Okay. I was gonna say like I would have cast.
You're
Something,
not
but if
sure.
there's something on the ceiling, that's no good.
The ceiling's about 15 feet up.
There's something wrong with this.
Should we do something?
I'm looking at Ziara.
How high is it in here?
15 feet.
Could I cast a thing, but it's like a 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point?
That means it would continue up to 40 feet if it is not stopped.
Is that bad?
It doesn't mean it has to have 40 feet. It means if there is 40
Okay.
feet, that's how far it goes.
Yeah, so if there's something 50 feet, it won't reach him.
Oh. Okay, but it wouldn't cancel part of the spell, right?
No.
Can I cast Ice Storm in this little area?
You can, yes.
I want to do that.
Give me an initiative roll first.
Oh
Okay.
lord. Oh lord. Shit! 1 second.
Susie?
My die fell under my desk.
Oh, I was wondering why it took so long. Oh no!
I got it though, and of course that's my initiative roll.
To be safe, I want to cast it at 1 higher level.
Okay. I need initiative rolls from the other folks.
Oh, more another initiative. Okay.
Hey.
What is the,
Okay.
Guess who's first?
Did you nat 20?
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, 21.
Alright, Alright, so ZR, go ahead and cast your spell. What is the, range of the spell again?
20-foot radius.
20-foot
40
radius sphere.
So, no, 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Center on a
Oh,
point.
cylinder, that's right. 20-foot radius cylinder. Okay. So that means it's a 40-foot diameter. Oopsie. Alright. 10. 20.
Oh, right. I keep
25.
confusing this spell with Call Lightning, which is like, oh, you have to have room for it.
Yeah, this is not something you have to have room for. Okay, there we go. Where would you like to center it? I'm assuming
Move it
not on Savra.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I mean, you could.
No,
I shed a tear.
move it.
All right.
Yeah, there.
Right there?
Right there.
Okay.
I want your scribbles in
Can
it.
you link the spell, please? So that I know what, if there's creatures in there, I know what I have to roll. Dexterity. Okay.
If there are creatures in there, rolls.
What's your spell DC?
It is 15 right now.
Oh! Nice. Alright. Okay.
I already miss my other druid who I haven't even played as yet. Could you get better?
Alright. Please roll damage.
I'm gonna cast it at a 1 higher. So
Alright.
that'll be
So, creature takes 2d8 46, and then another d8 bludgeoning. So it's going to be 3d8 and 46. Holy shit.
Damn, girl!
And then 46.
Oh,
So 33 damage.
that's not bad.
And 17.
Susie, Ziara took Savra's look very serious.
You all hear screeching and screaming through the snow and the ice as two creatures flail and freak out, as well as 4 on the ceiling. You see writhe and get covered in ice crystals.
Cool.
Literally. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright, jukebox. Play this and skip.
Susie, as I cast this, like, Ziara just grins at Savra's like, I did what made you.
You sure did. You did exactly what Savra told you to do, and that's good.
Alright, with that, it is
It's like-
Meeps' turn once surprise round is done.
It's like, do a thing, Ziara. It's like, okay, I'll go full out, okay?
Okie dokie. Gee whiz. So there's like the little baby ones and the big boys.
And the big goofy ones.
Because the terrain was already, like, difficult terrain,
It
me
is
adding
still
to it, would
direct.
make it
It is
double?
still difficult terrain.
Okay, so it doesn't
it
stack.
is not cumulative. No.
Until,
Right.
yeah.
Luckily, it doesn't do damage when you walk into it. So, there are 4 creatures on the ceiling, and there's the 2 creatures there.
I would like to make. I would like to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on this guy.
The one straight above you.
The one that I just clicked on.
Oh, the one to the left. Got it.
The big one.
Yeah. The big one. Well, there's 2 big ones, so.
The big one that's closer to me. I haven't used this spell yet, so let me see. I make a ranged spell attack against the target.
For Ray of Enfeeblement?
Yes.
Yeah, Ray of Enfeeblement's like one of the very few.
Oh! Wow, what the fuck?
And do I add int to that roll?
Yeah, int and proficiency. It's a ranged spell attack.
Oh.
I thought Ray of Enfeeblement was resist. Huh.
18.
That is not gonna hit.
What, really?
The beam kind of flies out and slams into the rock, but the creature kind of like grits its teeth as it feels like you feel like it didn't take effect. It's partly made of rock.
Meep's unhappy.
Well, I only get 1 action per turn, so who's next?
All right, so if Misha's turn is done, that means it's Mark's.
Alright, well, Marx is still raging. Well, no, he's not. So it's going to use another charge.
I was going to say he's definitely not raging anymore.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm gonna have March Rage. So let's see. Can I have? Okay, if I move him right over here, he'd be in the circle, wouldn't he?
It
Yes, but
doesn't
you're not
hurt.
going to be taking
Yeah.
damage.
You're just slow. You're not damaged.
Okay.
Also, you can reach that thing from there, anyways. You got
Exactly.
long
That's what I
legs.
was gonna.
Or long
Yeah,
arms.
well, the long legs. All right. Basically, okay. I'm gonna have him rage, and I'm gonna have him attack with Brave, the big spooky thing on the far left.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and roll. 14. Can I hit the cup? 14. Oh, God, what's wrong with me? It's 14, 14, and then you have to attack. 8. Okay, so 14. Okay, so the 14, the 22 is twice, and then there's 16 once. So roll 2 14s.
The first one and the second one, you feel your weapon carve into its flesh properly, but the third one seems to hit just like a large calcium, just like solidified bit of its flesh as your weapon just kind of like bounces off of it.
Okay. Roll damage.
Yep, so roll damage for the first 2.
Okay. Awesome. 10. Three. Alright, that's the damage for those 2.
So we got 14 and 18 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, I forgot. There we go. It's going to be 32.
Excuse me.
Minus 32 damage. Ziara, it is your turn.
I would cast Spike Growth, but move it up slightly so Marks doesn't get hurt. Because he's in the circle, right?
So that's spike growth.
Yeah. Does that doesn't hurt Meeps, right?
Correct.
Alright.
Just so you know, there are creatures on the ceiling.
Okay. Shit. For some reason I thought they had fallen down.
They have not fallen down. They are still clinging to the ceiling.
And
Okay,
screeching.
hold on. Can I... Shit. Them to come down. Can I use Thorn Whip on one of them?
You can attempt.
Alright, I need to move in, though.
Okay.
Right. They need melee spell attack against the target. So that's just a 20?
Yes.
Mhm.
Roll a 20 for a spell for any sort of attack roll.
Plus your wisdom modifier and your proficiency. Doesn't matter.
You could always use your inspiration.
I want to... Because I don't accept this. 2 would have been more acceptable.
Alright, go ahead and roll twice more then. Oh no!
Why?
Your proficiency is
Plus 4.
and then your spell attack, so it's a +9. That is unfortunately whip out the thorn whip, and it like slams into one of the screeching little tentacle things. Only it kind of like is writhing and flipping around as the whip just kind of like bounces off.
Damn.
Oh dear.
All right, so Ziara, are you doing? Nope, that was your bonus action and your action. So Ruben, it is your turn.
So the small guys are on the ceiling, and the large guys, I don't necessarily want to get close to. I guess I would use my short bow on one of the things in the ceiling.
Okay.
So that should be a 23 to hit.
That is a hit. Which one are you aiming at? The one closest? The one that
Yeah.
Ziara was? You would get sneak attack. Ruben kind of like, as it's flailing around, knocking away your thorn whip, Ruben kind of like pulls out the short bow, knocks an arrow, and pulls it back. And as it's whipping around, its face just turns just enough where the arrow just like straight through its face. You hear it screaming more as it falls from the ceiling and lands on the ground with a wet flap.
Oh, wow.
Flap.
As it doesn't move.
And I think that's my turn.
All right. Oops, I don't need that anymore.
Hopefully we're far enough away that like the troglodytes don't hear us fighting.
You see the things on the ceiling moving 5 feet. And that's it.
Gross.
Savra, your turn.
I really don't want to like tap into like. Actually, this seems like a perfect opportunity. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to quick cast. Hold monster at level 6, so I can target both of the big guys.
All right.
At level 6. So now I can just target 2 guys. Wisdom save.
All right. Wisdom saving throw for both of the big guys. Hold monster. All right. The one on the left rolled a natural 4. The one on the right rolled a natural 8. They fail.
Yay.
God damn it. Bzzzt.
Psst.
And bzzzt.
Okay, well, now I'm gonna sidestep from Marks here. And with my regular action, I'm gonna shocking grasp this guy.
Okay.
Advantage.
As me
I
and
would really hope so because I rolled a 5 on one.
as
Oh,
me and
shit.
chat just have the finer, have a discussion about the finer points of what color are these things' blood?
Shit, I know a 17 doesn't hit them because of Jelly's miss, so that roll sucks. But whatever, they're still paralyzed, so that's my turn.
What was your roll with your advantage?
The highest roll was a 17.
Oh yeah, natural.
I rolled a natural 5 and a natural 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you rolled a 17 natural. I apologize.
No.
You reach
was
out and
considering
you grab hold of him, but you feel like when the shocking grasp goes off, it just kind of like dissipates on its flesh.
Womp womp. Alright, well, now it's their turns and they get to make the save again.
Do you still get to move?
This would be
I
at the end of their turn.
Oh.
Yep.
I was gonna say I don't like you being so close.
Oh my
Well,
god,
the big guys are paralyzed.
they both rolled the exact same number.
Haha.
The one on the left rolled a natural 8, the one on the right rolled a natural 4.
The big guys are both paralyzed, so
Uh,
melee attack's good. And now it's Meeps' turn again.
It is Meeps' turn.
Did the little dudes fall down, or are they still on the ceiling?
They shambled along the ceiling towards you.
The one that's closest to me, I want to shoot with my crossbows.
Aim up and pew pew.
Move and pew pew indeed.
I am support Vra.
This is the most support you've ever been. Usually you are
Glass cannon.
glass cannon.
But now I'm glass cannon, glass support.
25 to hit.
25 to hit. Does hit. You see the crossbow bolts fly through the air and impact his flesh. They stick in quite meatily.
Alright. Roll 2d6. Do I get sneak attack? Probably not.
No, they have acted now.
$14 damage.
14 damage. As this one's kind of like shambling towards you, you point up and you pew pew. Hold on. I actually need to... There we go. The bolts pierce its flesh, and it's like weird, like yellowish, stony grayish blood kind of like splurts out, and it like loses traction to the ceiling and like flops on the ground for a second before standing, lying still.
Gross. Do I have to make any kind of preparation to be able to uncanny dodge?
Uncanny dodge is your reaction, so no.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, hun?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So that would mean it's Marx's turn.
All right. Instead of Brave, I'm gonna have Marks use Great Club.
All right.
Let's see. That's 12. Okay.
Are you attacking one of the big guys or
The one that's still right. Well, the ones that right's next to Marks and Sabra.
Long
you get to make the
reach.
attack with? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got long arms.
I could essentially move, so it's just like Marks doesn't have to like reach over Sabra and go bam bam. So
Bam, bam.
Did you roll with advantage though?
Yeah,
no, I have an extra attack.
roll with advantage. He's paralyzed.
Oh, well then never mind. Okay, so 17 for that one then. And nat 20 for that one. Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're already getting critical hits anyway because they're paralyzed.
Well, sweet. So like, I just basically rolled a crit for the extra attack.
Hella.
Okay, so now let's see. I need to roll 2d8s.
What was the hit amount on the first one?
17.
Was that with
Oh,
your bonus?
17 total?
Hold on, no. Sorry.
17 before bonuses. That's gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay. So let me go ahead and do that, and the other one's a nat 20. All right. So
they are both crits.
8. Well, that one's okay. So this 8 and 5.
Let's see here.
So let me go ahead and wait, 8 and 5. 8 and 5. 8 and 5's for 1.
Your great club does 2d6 per hit.
My great club does 2d6. I thought it said 2d8.
No, it's 2d6.
Huh.
Yeah, great clubs do 2d6.
Okay, well then I gotta re-roll these because I have it on my chart that it said 2d6, 2d8. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a d6. It was just a plain old great club. There wasn't anything special about it.
All right, well then let me go ahead and fix that on my chart. All right, 2, 6,
So 6.
4, 4.
So 8 and 8.
8 plus 8.
8 plus 8 plus 12 plus
6
12.
damage plus 10. Alright, so 16 plus 8. No, 16 plus 16. What am I doing? 32. And then 8 because I crit. That's 40 damage total.
They both crit, so they both do. You do an extra 24. And then you did
Wait,
8
they
and 8.
both? Oh, they
if
both
a paralyzed creature, when you hit a paralyzed creature, it's a crit.
Oh, okay, so wow, 48
with a melee
points of
attack.
Damage. 48 points of damage. Hachi machi. Okay, so let me go ahead and
Alright. A big solid bam bam as Mark's kind of like right next to Savra, just like bam bam, just like right against this thing, and you see like bits of rocky flesh just like crumble off of this creature from just the massive slamming of this great club.
Oof. Good job, Marks.
Yay.
Thank you.
It is Ziara's turn.
I am very impressed with Savra going melee. Can I enhance ability? Would that help her to do more power with her melee attack?
No, because my melee attacks are spell based.
That doesn't matter.
Enhanced ability would enhance any ability you choose.
Yeah, so if you use Wisdom, or what do you use for your
Charisma?
Then I can use Eagle's Splendor.
These are let's see here.
My charisma is already unnaturally above 20. I don't think you can actually like buff it beyond that.
These would be advantage on checks, not attack rolls.
Oh, lame.
Enhanced ability
there
Sad.
Advantage on charisma, intelligence, wisdom checks, or basically you can give advantage to any stat check, and then each one also comes with a slight bonus.
Well, I liked where your head was at, Bucks.
Yes, it was a very good idea.
Well, I guess like not for this situation, but in comment, I guess only the bear would help because
The
it gives
bear
you
would help because of
hit
temporary hit points.
Yeah,
Also, wait, what does the Dex one do?
I can link it.
Advantage. Oh yeah, just link it. It's a good spell.
Yeah, I had hoped it would do more in combat aside from the bear one.
You have to remember it is also only a level 2 spell,
Yeah.
so it is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Neat. That's a cool spell.
But you're not dying, so...
And for the stream, since you guys
No,
are
I'm good. Yeah.
talking about how they look like cocktail shrimp, they do kind of look like cocktail shrimp.
Mhm.
Ew.
Really
From a
nasty
distance.
looking cocktail shrimp.
Ew.
And these ones are much more spaghetti breakfasty.
So who's next?
Shrimp spaghetti.
It would be
Oh, Buxby still hasn't
yeah,
gone yet.
it's still
No.
Yeah,
Yara's
I'm
turn.
sorry.
I want to use... This guy has not been hurt yet, right? The top one?
Aside from your initial spell, if it affected it, yes.
Oh, right. It did. I wanna slap light on him.
What spell?
Blight.
All right, let's see here. Go ahead and link it. Oops, I didn't mean to close Donjon.
And I want to cast it at a higher level because
Constitution
Getting
save increases by 1d8 for each slot above it. So what are you casting it at?
what do I want to go full out because we have an hour left? Yeah.
But do we have a day left in the campaign?
Why?
I'm kidding.
Why?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What?
I'm just
I'll do it.
making you freak out.
You did good job.
So what level are you casting it at?
I'll do it at. Actually, never mind. They're already fucked up. I'll do it at 6.
Level 6. A creature you can see. So you're doing it to the one furthest away from you?
Yeah.
Alright. Constitution does not matter when you're paralyzed, so he still gets his normal constitution. Ooh, man, that was rocking between like 3 different numbers for so long. He rolled a 14 total.
Yay.
Your spell DC is 15, so that means he fails. Go ahead and give me... wait, what spell level did you cast at? 6?
6.
10d8 damage.
Oh lord.
Let this be good.
Oh lord.
Fuck!
Wow.
That's,
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's a lot of damage.
Ruin them.
45 is the average damage, and you did 58. Damn.
Machi.
Minus 58. As you kind of like point your paw at this thing, you see like the shadow energy like come off of your hand and like congregate on its body. You actually see it like withering away parts of its flesh, like melting away, like it's from some sort of flesh-eating disease as bits and pieces of its flesh rot off.
Gross.
Out of character.
Yara,
and
that's
everything,
nasty.
out of character and everything, with the part that says like non-magical plants instantly die, etc., etc. Being a druid, this spell doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it's weird that druids have that.
I mean,
Decay is part of life.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I don't mind the damage, but spell doesn't feel right.
and there is such thing as evil druids.
Yep. Now, if only you cast that on a plant. I'm waiting for you to cast that on a plant creature.
Give me
Don't
a
cast it on. Don't cast it on pistachio.
I look at pistachios like,
He
Don't.
shudders.
no, I won't. No, it's my
This-
child.
That would be 80 damage, just straight up 80 damage, maximum
No!
damage to a magical
leave it-
plant creature. That's disgusting levels of damage.
Hmm.
Ruben.
Are there non-magical plant creatures?
Yeah,
You probably.
like living plants.
No, like aside from actual plants.
No. If it's animated and walking around, it's magical.
Okay, yeah, that's
Due
what I
to
thought.
one way or another.
Why would I attack a plant?
I don't know.
Because it's blocking your path to something.
80 damage.
No, I'm serious.
No, yeah.
Okay,
No,
that
I-
makes. I didn't think about like an actual giant something covering our path. I was thinking that's the tiny little flower that's in front of me. I'm like, perish.
Alright, Ruben, it's your turn.
Or like kudzu or something terrible.
I would use my short bow on another one of these things in the ceiling,
Okie dokie.
and I'll go for the one that's above CR or Savra.
Alright. Did the music stop? No, okay.
No.
That is not gonna pierce its flesh, unfortunately. Your arrow slams against it and like kind of ricochets off.
Okay, and that's gonna be my turn then.
All right. As they shamble across the ceiling towards you, Savra, it's your turn.
All right, well, let's try this. Try this again. Like maybe trying to go for like a crevice that Marks has opened up for shocking grasp. Well, I rolled a natural 13 on the first one, and then a 2 because why not? So natural 13 plus 12, 25 to hit.
25 to hit is gonna hit.
Now, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Creature that hits within 5 feet of the creature is a critical. Okay, cool. That means my shocking grasp gets to be a critical, right? Right?
That is correct.
Hell,
It is a melee attack within 5 feet. So
sweet. So she's automatically dealing 24 lightning damage to it because it's 3d8. 7 plus 2 and plus another 2, and then plus my charisma bonus. 41 lightning damage to him.
41.
Yep.
This time you like go straight for like one of the really shattered plates on his body from Marx's club, and you slam your hand to it and kind of like dig your nails in a little bit as the lightning just like arcs from your hand and just covers his whole thing. Its whole all of its tentacles flail and stuff as you see its eyes smoking as they cook as it
Ew.
comes to rest and just kind of like twitches every now and then dead.
Perfect. Yeah, the only reason why I did that much is because of the crit.
Yep. Automatic crit.
And gonna. You know what? That's fine. The other guy's still paralyzed. I wanted to maybe try to get over to him, but in order to do that, I would have to use my Misty Step. But I wanted to do like 2 attacks in one turn, but he's fine. I will just hang out. So the one that's still alive gets to continue its save.
Yep, and he does. Because it is his turn. With a natural 9, he is paralyzed. Meeps, it's your go.
Yay!
Alrighty. This guy is still on the ceiling.
Yep,
Gonna shoot him.
Pew pew.
of course you can. You can always attempt.
I said gonna shoot him. There was no
Oh, I thought
question
you said,
mark.
can I shoot him?
Hold on a second. I'm a little thrown off. Okay. I don't think I hit.
I'm glad you like it.
What
I
have we
need to
done?
I need to show it to...
Is 14 your 2 hit?
Mm-hmm.
That is not going to hit.
I didn't think so. Rolled poorly and only get one attack a turn.
Oops. I meant to click on call text, my bad.
So if I miss, then I don't do anything for a whole round and it sucks.
It's so funny.
What are you giggling about over
Call
there?
text. So nothing else, hun? Just gonna stand there and...
I can't do anything else. I
Well,
only
you
get
can...
one attack a
that-
turn.
I always ask because you haven't said I've ended my turn, and you have movement left. So
I guess I can scoot away. I'm gonna go over here.
okay.
More targets to choose from over here.
I love that.
What have we done?
Here, I love the characters.
I'm really trying not to laugh.
It's
really
hilarious.
Really
Marks, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, so that thing's dead. What about... Okay,
Got 2 more on the ceiling above you, and 1 more that is in the corner.
Being mad.
The one in the corner being mad. You know... Okay, it's time for the X-Blade of returning for the one that's all the way... The big one that's all the way over there. So... Let's see. Oh, wait, is it paralyzed, by the way?
Yes, so you get
Yes.
advantage.
Hey, how? Okay. I don't know what that was, but I happy.
A new sprite
Um,
sent.
Alright, here is... No, that's the damage roll.
25 to hit. Hits. Wait, are you going to the big one?
Yeah, the big one. with
Alright,
the
so
Axe Blade
what is with the Axe Blade returning? Oh, okay. So yeah, that does hit.
Okay. Here we go.
It is not a crit because it's not a melee attack, though.
I had a feeling. 11. Sorry.
Oh, please, don't die.
I can't make promises.
You better.
Wow,
Your
getting
ass.
real.
Sprite.
Sorry.
You have an MFF to go to.
Yes.
I know it do, but
Susie.
I still sick.
Susie, that almost sounded like you can die, but after MFF.
Yeah.
Not before.
Exactly.
Susie's like, I have to. It's like I said, I want to see you a second time. I only saw you once.
Yeah, and
19
I
damage.
won't end the second time, so then you can't die.
I look forward to.
I want to see Sprite.
I can't wait for MFF.
Wait, what?
No, I said I can't wait for MFF. Also,
Oh, I thought you said I can't guarantee MFF, and I was like, what? What changed?
I heard. I thought you said I can't promise.
And I was like, what happened?
No, you said don't. You said don't die. I'm like, oh, it's like I make no promises.
Yeah.
I'll come kick your ass if you do.
You all
Yeah,
come
we
to
should be
Oregon.
buying our tickets when Sprite gets money next week.
Mhm.
Jaylee and I already have ours set aside.
Yeah, I talked to my mom, and as soon as I'm able to order tickets, we're gonna order mine.
Heck yeah. All right. Marks, anything else from you?
No, that's it. The Axe Blade of Returning can't use the extra attack.
Nope, but you do have javelins, remember?
I do.
If
have
you want to
javelins,
use
that's
one.
right. Yes, I would like to use one. So.
All right, so now you have 14 left after you throw this one.
14 plus. Oh wait, advantage. Wait, did the other one break? I thought I retrieved it.
You did not retrieve it specifically, no.
Oh, okay. 14.
So
plus.
it's probably still back there.
I just wanted to retrieve it. All right. That's it's javelins. So. All right. 22.
All right, that does hit.
Okay. God damn it. These javelins are flimsy because I keep rolling ones.
Thank goodness for advantage, though, right?
Well.
Oh, you mean for damage?
Yeah, this is damage roll. So I rolled 9. So like the damage for that is 9.
You said 9 damage total?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I was typing. All right, 9 damage from plain old javelin. Got it. Ziara.
Please, Beard, may I have another blight?
You can try.
Yay.
But this time not at level 6.
Sprite,
No.
your
No, I'm at
javelin
level 6.
pierces its flesh, and one of it, and it's still intact in its flesh.
Okay.
Susie, I could do level 5 though. Susie.
You could. You could.
I'ma do it.
A level 5 blight.
Yeah.
All right. With a natural 9, he fails. So he takes full damage. 9d10, 9d8.
That's okay.
As you throw your hand out to this thing, that same black, really dark green, rotten color kind of comes off your hands, coalesces on its body, and its flesh starts getting eaten away and sloughing off rotten as it screams in pain, and then the whole body slumps as it's missing a good 25% of its actual flesh as it dies.
Oh. I was like, oh god, it's still alive.
No, it's dead. It's dead.
I was gonna say that you could just describe this as how do they lose all moisture? Well, all of my fleas go after them and just suck them dry.
Could they though? Yeah, they could. Right now, there's missing limbs.
All right. It is Ruben's turn again. We got 2 little
I'll use my
cocktail shrimp from hell left.
I'll use my short bow on the one above Savra again.
All right. That one does hit.
Yay.
And this one is technically in Marx's melee range. So you would get sneak attack. This one, you take a little bit careful aim this time. And your arrow flies right towards this thing and right through its open mouth as it's trying to reposition itself over your friends. It flails for a second as it goes limp as you discover the arrow is actually pinning it to the ceiling.
That's awesome.
Shish kebabbed.
Spearfishing.
And that'll be my turn.
Or bow fishing.
Bow spearfishing. This one goes on the
Oh.
ceiling a little bit more.
Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say, like, does that mean he enters my touchy field?
What
But he's
touchy
too
field?
high up in the air, right? Because of Polar Master. But he's in the sky.
Is your
so he
weapon
probably-
reach?
It says.
No,
roll me
he's
lead.
15 feet up. Your reach is 10
Yeah.
feet.
Nah. I stand on my toes for 5 feet.
Savra, it's your turn. You ask Mark for uppies.
Yeah. Next turn, uppies, please.
Well, I could just blast it from a distance. I don't need uppies.
No, I was talking about
No, I
Ziara.
Oh.
Susie, if you blast it in a way that it will come closer to me or like fall down, but not die. If it doesn't die, I mean, I can whack it.
I could, but I'm not using a level 5 spell slot for that. I'm gonna just shoot
Whack
it with.
it.
I'm just gonna shoot it with firebolt. And 25 to hit.
25 to hit is going to hit.
Firebolt deals
3d10 damage.
7 plus 4 makes it 11 plus 1 makes it 12 plus 6. It's 18 fire damage.
It shrieks in pain as it has flame licking its body.
Not dead.
Not dead.
Will it
Quick
fall?
Quick cast! Another one. Firebolt.
You can quick cast a cantrip. I forgot.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Well, didn't hit it.
Fucking bucks me.
God, that's so great.
Sweet Jesus, that's dry.
Meeps, it's your turn.
Savra dried out her beans.
I love those hand dryer things.
The only thing that dries your hands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot at it and hope I don't miss this time.
Okay.
Son of a fucking bitch! Luck point.
Okay.
That's more like it. 24.
That's going to hit.
I just rolled like 3 4s in a row, so. $15 damage.
15 damage.
Bitch.
Yeah.
You kind of reach up and you feel like you're about to as you're about to fire. You kind of feel some sort of precognition as you aim in a completely different spot, and as it's like wobbling towards you, it actually moves just in time to get just skewered by both of these bolts because of your luck point. And it just like pierces its flesh, it knocks it off the ceiling, and it falls to the floor
Kersplat.
with a dull splat.
Cool. Seems like a good stopping point.
Yeah, I was about to say, do we want to pause there since that was a good stopping point for the end of combat? Since it's 1:30 now.
But it's up to everyone else.
I think this is probably a good stopping point. Short day today, but you still got stuff done.
For a sec, I was
quite a
like,
bit
why did it feel so short? But I forgot that we started like over an
Little-
hour later.
Yep, which is fine.
I'm sorry.
No,
No.
you should not be.
We got all the
You
we got
are-
all the people safely out of there.
Mhm.
Whether they made it safely home is another story. And we killed some troglodytes and Roper, and I feel pretty good.
Yee. Yee. All right. Well, with that, I guess today's little journey is over. I'm gonna tell you what magic item you found in this little room first before I forget, because I will otherwise.
Or maybe it was in one of the chests that we opened.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it is gonna be in the locked chest. That's a much better place. I kind of need my DM guide. Also, for those watching, in about 2 or 3 hours, I'm going to be back after I take a break and eat. I'm going to be drinking and playing Dark Souls 3 drunk.
I hope it goes well. I'll be able to hang out for some of it.
Yeah, I won't be
I'm gonna-
shit-faced.
I'm gonna
But
try and put it on the side while I play World of Warcraft.
Drunk souls.
Drunk Souls,
Yeah, I wanna watch
exactly.
this.
I won't be shit-faced, but I'll at least be inebriated.
Beard,
It's Drink Souls.
you see one of those people when they're like tipsy or drunk, you love everyone. You're like like a happy drunk.
Ask
Oh,
Susie.
he absolutely is. He
Ask
absolutely is.
Susie. She was there. The one time I've gotten drunk, that is exactly what I got. Really, really weepy and really like, I fucking love you guys.
It's true. It was really wholesome.
I wanna get drunk with you because I'm that person too.
That's one of the things I wish we would have had time to do at MFF. It's just like,
Well, guess what? We'll have time this year.
I hate to disappoint all of you, but all that's gonna happen is I'm gonna get giggly a little bit, and then I'm gonna get sleepy and take a nap.
which
That's
is
what
fine.
happens to me.
You're on vacation. That's what you
Because
should-
that is literally what always happens, that everything is funnier, and then I get sleepy and take a nap.
All right. You also found in the chest. You know the Protoss pylon.
Mm-hmm. I
Basically,
know it very well.
take the gem out of that, just the gem by itself, and you found a little gem like that in there.
You say a little gem, but you're holding your hand like it's
Like,
a
just little
giant
gem,
one of
little
those
gem in your
big
hand.
salt lamps.
No.
Like it's a big ass crystal.
It is called a gem of brightness, and I linked it
As
in
I-
Saturday RP.
This prism has 50 charges.
While holding it, you can use an action to speak one of 3 command words to cause one of the following effects. The first command word causes the gem to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius, dim light for another 30. So it's an even more powerful torch. Does not expend a charge. Lasts until you use a bonus action to repeat the command word or use a different function. The second one expends 1 charge. Causes the gem to fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature you can see within 60 feet. Creature must succeed a 15 DC Constitution or be blinded for 1 minute. Can repeat the saving throw on each of its turns.
Sorry.
The third command word uses 5 charges and causes the gem to flare with blinding light in a 30-foot cone originating from it. Each creature in the cone
Oh.
must make the saving throw as if struck by the beam.
That's like my spell. So I don't.
So
I
basically,
don't wanna-
you have the beam attack twice, except one is an AoE and the other one is.
It's a cone. And this one, when it uses all 50 charges, it is just worth a normal gem worth 50 gold.
Oh. So it's like use it when you need to, and then sell it.
And then sell it. Or if you, as long as you keep 1 charge, you can make
Oh.
it a 30-foot torch at any point in time, as long as it has a charge.
I was
That's
gonna
true.
say like 50 charges is so much, but it doesn't replenish it.
It doesn't replenish. That's why there's 50.
Okay.
You can use
That
that.
makes sense.
You can use that cone attack 10 times though.
I know, and like it's well, I like I said, I don't want it because I can do that myself, but still 10 times that is.
It's
I mean,
really
if you don't
nice.
want to, if you don't want it, I think one of the people who can't see in the dark should take
That's
it.
what I was gonna say too because of the
I
first
have a
spells.
sword
Like
made out of sunlight, and I can make my own torches.
give it to Ruben
You guys what to say? Give it to
I
Ruben.
have the goggles of dark vision.
Oh, he does. Give it to Marks.
Marks, you have a blinding crystal.
You have a gem of seeing or a gem of brightness.
Yay!
I just
Yay!
imagine Mark's going, neat! And he picks it up and immediately fires the laser into his own eyes back.
I was gonna say
Aw.
that
Turn
is
no,
light.
he's just
Grog.
turns the. He's not Grog.
He's not. He's
No,
not
it's just like, sometimes when you get like a flashlight and you maybe accidentally hit the button,
Yeah.
shine it in your own face.
gem of brightness.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for coming to the stream, everyone. It was a great time. We'll see you next week at our normal time of 8 a.m. Pacific for more. So thanks for coming. You guys have a good day.
Thanks for coming, folks.
Have a good weekend.